What's popping, guys? Welcome to ZeerTalks and welcome to the 18th episode of Weekly Promo Class after an eventful weekend at SmackDown, SummerSlam, and Raw. We're here and we're about to talk about things that happened then and talk about things that could be happening moving forward too. But hey, guys, listen, you guys know exactly what to do. Subscribe, like, comment your way, go check socials, and inshallah you're well. Wherever you may be, go check out Jester's channel and Omar's channel as well, tagged in the title. Omar will be around in a bit. And in the meantime, I introduce you to Jester. What's good?
What up? SummerSlam was good. SummerSlam was good. That's what's good. The Beast!
That's what's up.
Back!
Yeah, man.
It was huge, bro. What do you think of it?
I've
seen your watch-alongs did good numbers too, bro. Both yesterday. Yeah. Yesterday and SummerSlam. You did well.
The first one did good numbers. I was shocked, actually. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, the first night I thought the show was mid. Personally.
Yeah, I agree. Three good or great matches, and then everything else. Well, no, two good matches, and then the rest was meh.
So what was the match? So Roman's match was pretty good, although I didn't like the ending, to be honest.
It was more. I thought overall, it actually felt like the match was rushed, and I don't know what happened with Braun, whether that was legit or not. But I thought the first 10 minutes of it were pretty cool.
The Sami Zayn Karrion Kross one upset me. The Tiffany and Cargill match upset me.
The Tiffany Cargill. Oh, what you expected Jade to go over?
No, it's not about the finish. It's about the match as a whole. But I'm happy with the finish. Thank God. It's one of those like shit show, but thank God we move on.
Yeah, look, I was surprised with Jade not going over. I thought in that moment,
I was surprised too,
it just meant that WWE don't think she's ready yet. And it made me think too that even the Queen of the Ring thing, I think that happened more to appease the Saudi, like to give them a marquee.
Yeah, but it didn't appease us. Trust me when I tell you, bro.
Didn't they? They didn't care for it. Because Jade is an attraction, though. You know, know what I mean, though. Yeah, I felt like it was them trying to.
No, it wasn't, bro. I'm telling you, and if it wasn't, they failed because, bro, we booed her so much.
It was Oscar and
bro, we were cheering Oscar. cheered Oscar.
Yeah, like the match was so. I genuinely and like she got out wrestled in it too, outsmarted, out wrestled type thing, almost provoked. I was surprised by it. I expected her to go over. I thought like Tiffy's had a great year basically, but it's been a bit meh too. You know what I mean? Like since Charlotte. So yeah, I was surprised by that too. I will say, yeah, the match, like I wasn't really paying too much attention to it, man. Like, yeah, it wasn't that long answer. It didn't feel like long at all. And Tiffy is undefeated. They said that at the show. What were the other ones? So what was the 5 matches? It was tag team. The celebrity match. A billion times better than it had any right to be.
Can I just say that was, in my opinion, match of the night?
I disagree there. I completely disagree.
No, I think it was not. You know why? Because I felt like that match gave like the most energy, and I like the way
the crowd ate it up. The crowd ate it up. Like I mean, the dude's over, bro. Like he's a redneck, man. He's over. Like it's America. You know what I mean? Like they love their fucking.
No, but Jelly Roll, and I'm giving Jelly Roll a lot of credit because
he ate it. He ate it, bro. No celebrities come in and like eating shit the way he had. Like,
bro, but some of the execution of some moves.
The catching power slam. The catching power slam. I popped for the catching power slam. The speed and technicality of which he did that catching power slam, like exactly like Randy Orton, with how quick he over rotated and I agree. And it was the post show. Like with him and Triple H, just the way he was when Hunter was talking to him. Like you genuinely, it wasn't like having seen Unreal now and seen Travis Scott being all like, yeah, I got this. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Yeah. And you know what I mean? And then you see Jelly Roll, who's just taken the beating of a lifetime, had his head kicked off by Drew, put through multiple tables, like he was destroyed, right? And then you see him sitting there with Triple H after the show, and he'd been beat up and humbled, but he was focused on what Hunter had to say to him. You know what I mean? He was locked in on Hunter, of like and humbled in that moment of he's the man telling you you've got a place, you know, and you feel like you don't belong, and he showed that. Like, but of any celebrity, like. He's done the best, obviously, I'd say, since Bad Bunny. Straight up Bad Bunny, in terms of just an overall total commitment to it. I have no problem with seeing him come back and do more. Straight up. I popped for it. Like I only posted one Facebook status about SummerSlam over the entire weekend. And it was a couple of hours after night one, and it was Jelly Roll. It was stuck in my head hours later. And I just thought about how I kept thinking about the table spot and just how it exploded, like how good it looked. Like they both ate shit with that spot. But for me, match of the night, Gunther and Punk, 1000%. Like it went kind of exactly how I thought it would. It was the best Gunther match in a long time. I even give Punk credit, like standing up and going and doing a chopping battle with Gunther and actually leaving marks on Gunther isn't easy to do. And he did. But my God, like some of the chops, like there was one to the throat. You could see Punk was like gashed right around his collarbone. Just some of the finest chops I'd ever seen. He dominated. And you knew the further it went on, it was going to be like a.
But I think that's what
I didn't expect Punk to win in such fashion. I thought it was going to be a cheap win, and I still would have been okay with it. You know, I thought he would have fluked it after taking so much punishment. I liked the spot too, as fake as it looked and as telegraphed as it looked, especially even with the camera angle that they did where he did the trip and that. Before he even came out from the table, you could see how much blood there was before he even came out. And then the way, like it was a big blade job, like Muda level scale blade job, but the way they sold it as the nose, you know what I mean? Like they're not going to bust his nose open right there and then. and it wasn't his nose.
Apparently, he got himself, but he got himself injured.
That's what they're selling, bro. He was injured beforehand.
Selling it.
He was injured beforehand. Apparently, the injury happened on Raw the week or two before. He was already injured. There is no way, and you go back and watch it, he was bleeding from here down. Especially later in the match, you see it. When he's getting pinned, you see it, right?
Yeah,
there's still blood all over the top of his head, but there's no blood here. If he was bleeding from the nose, it would have been like pouring down his face as he was lying on his back, bro. But I liked the idea and the way they sold it of a broken nose, like a busted fucking nose. But apparently, like, the actual injury is a nose. Like, even they said the orbital thing, bro. There ain't no way. Like, you watch the footage, bro. It is literally like he gets tripped up on the table.
Yeah, I thought he got busted open initially on his head.
Yeah, but that's the blade job. But they're saying he broke his nose. They're saying he fractured his face. Like, he was fine, bro. Like, whatever happened already happened, but apparently it's some nose issue. He needs a nose operation. Like, and that was called, I'd heard that before SummerSlam. Like, I heard that after Raw last week. And the moment they did it in the match, I was like, oh, here we go. Like, so I thought, like, it was a unique way to do it. What they tell you, bro, like, look at Seth Rollins now. What they fucking tell
I
you.
know. So, by the way, I have to say that this Barca fan here, he actually called it out from weeks back. To be fair,
that it was a work. No, fair call. Fair call. Like, bro,
no, you know what? Hey, chat, I'm not gonna. Hey, guys, I'm sorry.
Bro, Hogan. A reference to Hogan. Hogan just died, and Hogan a couple years ago was like famously quoted as being like about the internet and the IWC being so fickle that they don't know when they're being worked. You know, like you brothers, like it was this classic Hogan quote. Hogan quote.
Unreal, bro. No, but this is different.
Yeah, he even worked his daughter, bro. He worked his daughter.
Yeah, exactly, bro. You know, apparently this guy, he went to dinner like with Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, and Montez Ford.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I heard that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Selling to even Bianca and Montez, bro. No, fair dedication, bro. That's probably the craziest amount of dedication you've seen to the cause in a long time.
But by the way, do you know when I started falling for, like?
I'm so glad too, bro. Because honestly, when the Saturday night main event, when you go back and watch it, just in the moment, it just didn't feel like it was just a basic thing.
You guys did talk about
it. Was just I kept saying it was just a base, and I said back then, if it is a work, then Seth's level of acting has gotten to fucking. And that's why I'm so glad the next night's Cena's wasn't a work, because of all those same reasons. Like, it was legitimate. But we were worked, bro. We were worked.
No, but before I let Amar go, because I actually want to say one thing very quick. Yeah, like, see, like, this Seth Rollins brother, man. I swear to God, bro, this guy, he's on a different level, bro, when it comes to, like, manipulating situation. The thing is, for me, right, I had a feeling that whatever theory Omar had was starting to come to fruition. You know, from when I watched Unreal. When I watched Unreal, right, and I listened to Triple H describing what they did for the John Cena heel turn, I'm like, surely they must have done the same with Seth Rollins then. And then we get to night one, and I see Jey Uso pin Bronson Reed for Roman and Thingy to win. Roman and Jey.
We were both straight.
And I said in that watch along for those who was around, if Braun Breaker's not getting over, that means Seth Rollins must be around, because Seth Rollins. If Braun was over, then it don't make sense to bring back Seth, because now there's all the
Braun got hurt apparently too in the match.
Well, there you. So I'm like, surely Seth must be cashing in tonight or tomorrow. Like, surely something.
I was raging in the moment when he come out with the crutches. I was raging because I was like, this looks so fucking shit. I was like, what's the point? He's a fucking cripple. What's the point? What are they saying? Oh, fucking, you got the cripple waiting for you. Like,
the Unreal and from the result of the Roman match, that something is fishy. Like,
but I was getting worked hard when he come out on the crutches, bro. Like, I was getting worked hard.
Oh yeah, he almost got me. He almost
because I was just like, I was like, this doesn't help anyone. It doesn't help anyone. It doesn't. He doesn't look good. Nobody looks good. Like, I was like,
No.
And then-
I was like, and you know when you see him walk back slowly and slowly and slowly.
Yeah, you knew straight away.
You
You
knew
knew straight
something
away.
was like, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And the camera, you know how
Which
these
was
production
brilliant.
fuckers are.
Yeah, I know.
You
I
know
know.
what, Omar? You know, you talk to me about SummerSlam Night 1, bro.
And listen, listen. You know, people. You know, everyone was talking about the injury and everything else. He was showing me the videos of him and his daughter on the crutches. I said, bro, I'm not buying none of this bullshit. I'm not buying any of it because I don't think you guys understand how dedicated some of these wrestlers are. Some of these guys, they take this thing so serious, they will actually pass it through their actual like real life. You understand what I mean? Right?
Yeah, he
Like
inflicted pain on himself.
They will make you believe. You will believe. You will have to believe. Because trust me, you'll be going to dinner and you just you just turn your eye and be like, wait, is that Seth? Oh shit, he's in crutches. Oh wow, the injury must be really bad. It's all part of
And
the
he
plan,
wasn't,
bro.
and he was barely showing up to Raw in that either, too.
Listen, look.
He didn't show
for
up
me,
once.
That's what I mean, yeah.
So what's the important thing is this, right? Sometimes you got to read through the lines because sometimes WWE do give you these snippets. It's down to you for you to notice it, right?
Yeah.
The snippet that they showed us was the fact that they were telling us that he was injured, but they never told us how long he was going to be out.
Yeah.
You see, that is
Yeah,
important.
even with Gunther, that's what I said. They've said indefinite amount, like indefinite.
There's something
when they say
important.
Definitely, to be fair, that's something as well with you. That's a good point.
That's what I mean.
See, this is the thing, right? You gotta understand when it comes to injuries like ankle injuries, usually they give you a certain estimate time, right? They can tell you, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
The fact that they never mentioned to us how long he was going to be out for, and all this talk about, he has until June, basically trying to tell everyone, don't worry, guys, he's not cashing in the money in the bank anytime soon. So that you can put your guard down if you're CM Punk or you're Gunther, whoever you are, because you think, Punk he's got until June to cash in this money in the bank. He's injured right now. He's gonna be out for months. So this clearly means that the money in the bank, we don't have to worry about the money in the bank. He comes in with the crutches. When I saw him with those crutches and he was pointing the money in the bank, I said, unless this show ends like that, like they actually like end the show, something is gonna happen. And the moment he turned around and he was walking off, I said, no. That the moment he turned around and looked like he was leaving, I said, no, he's about to stop. I told you
it
what
was dragging out bad.
There, I told you, I was like, bro, when he turned around, he started walking back. I said, brother, he's gonna stop. He's gonna stop. He stopped. I said,
you told me after the show that
he's putting down the crutches. And then literally, bro, like clockwork, he put down the crutches. I said, I told you all, man. Listen, you gotta understand, man. Sometimes they give you the snippets. It's down for you to notice it. And here's the thing. That was an amazing, like, bro, I feel like some people were definitely rused by it. But for someone like me, because I already saw it coming, it kind of stings when you already see it coming because you're like, man.
Hey, that like you're a pro. We've all called shit in wrestling, bro.
But that's the thing. Sometimes you hate. You know what it is? No, you know what it is, Jester. You know what it is, Jester, right?
I called Mania and Heyman about 3 months before it happened.
See, Jester.
But a lot of people, but Jester, a lot of people started to realize how obvious that was because, like, the way Seth Rollins was like.
I know what you're saying, though. I know what you're saying. It was.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing with Seth, though, right? If you look at Seth's character is this character who always plans everything ahead. So this whole thing just fits his heel turn perfectly. Yes, this fits his heel turn perfectly because he used injury, which everyone was rused by, and he used it to basically catapult himself into the world championship scene.
Cut a couple of people out of the line at the same time.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? But
like he got rid of like 3 fucking possible fucking opposers in one hit, basically. Like Punk, Gunther, LA Knight the next night. Like LA Knight was a part of the whole process too. Like straight to the back of the line now.
Yeah.
Yep. 100%.
But no, good call.
Yeah,
we got at the end of the day too. I'm just glad that he's actually not hurt. Like that's the best thing. It's.
Well, I think you should say champ till Mania.
Wrestling too.
No,
and just sometimes
that
like when it comes to
dominant, bro. dominance, bro.
Can I tell you guys something, man? I fucking hate Seth.
The faction has to be
like, you know what it is? I love Seth's character because Seth's character is a character you should fucking hate, and I hate Seth Lawrence's character, bro. Seth's character, you know what? No, hold on. Wait. No, don't get it twisted, right? It's great because you don't have to like a heel. Let's be honest, right? The idea of a heel is you gotta hate the heel. You gotta be praying every single pay-per-view he's gonna lose the championship. That's what makes a great heel. You want
I think
them
Seth
to lose.
hasn't honestly been like that since he was the
authority
champion. Yeah. I don't think anybody.
This is what I mean. This is what I mean. We're seeing. This is like
even now they don't want to hate him. They don't want to hate him,
bro. But this is the thing. I don't care. But for me, I hate this character because you know what?
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. He did dastardly shit. Like he fucking cheated. He lied.
Yeah,
basically is what he hated.
No, this is the thing, right? The thing with Seth's character is, obviously, it's just a character. It's not who he is as a person, right, in real life. But his character in the whole WWE is basically a character of a guy who always does the most dastardly things and always sweeps it under the carpet. But it's always the first one to point the fingers at everybody who fucks up.
Yeah.
Like he pointed the finger at CM Punk. He's the definition of what the hypocrite.
Like KO.
No, but you know what the thing with KO is.
I'm sorry, KO.
But KO is good. But you know what makes Seth even worse, right? Is that Seth for a long time always has this problem with people being fake. He doesn't like he thinks guys like Punk are fake. He thinks people like Roman, the way they do things is fake. But the problem is he does the same shit and he's doing it now, but he's so out of touch. He thinks that he doesn't see how much of a hypocrite he is as a heel. And that's what makes his heel character more detestable, because you look at it as a character that you gotta hate. Because it's like, bro, weren't you the same guy who was trying to ruin Roman Reigns, who was trying to take out CM Punk, who was trying to do the same things because you said these guys were basically trying to ruin the wrestling, but now you're doing that now. You see what I mean?
But he's also surrounding himself by the young guys and the tribal chief and masking it and saying that, you know, he's got the future. He's sculpting.
He's doing
future,
the tribal chief thing. He's literally doing the tribal chief thing, but he's so out of touch. He doesn't see the similarities.
But I don't think the people are going with it. I get what you're saying though, but I don't even think the people are that smart enough. I don't think they care. They just want to cheer him. They just want to cheer him.
To be honest, it's because of his song. It's because of his song.
It's his song, bro.
I've got to show that reference. Then I have to show you cunts a clip of night one when people are leaving and they're all singing his song.
Oh, I've seen the escalator.
The guy, the CM Punk fan, he's raging. Shut up! Shut up! It's all he has.
All he is
one song. All he has is that fucking song.
Bro, listen, guys. I don't know if
that's the unfortunate issue. That's the unfortunate issue, guys, with wrestlers who have great songs.
That was Hano.
Hold on, Zir, wait.
Bro, to say that Seth Rollins only has a fucking song, what a fucking mark. Whoever that can't. He's just a drunk fucking crybaby, bro. But Seth Rollins has everything, not a fucking song.
No. Trust me, that's just that guy being a hater. But I'll say this about Seth.
CM Punk crybaby.
This applies to, I feel like, a lot of wrestlers, right? If you are a heel, I feel like you need to change your theme song. I'm sorry, but
I get.
Because, bro, you know what it is. Hold on. If you have a catchy, you know when Sami Zayn turned heel, he changed his theme song.
Yeah.
Because you know why?
Because recently just changed it because
exactly because you know why. You don't want the crowd to be singing with you. You don't want the crowd to be singing. That's what I mean. John Cena, bro, when he turned heel, he completely, the whole thing went black. His song was still.
I've thought that for a while, but it's coming, bro. It's coming. Apparently, we're gonna have some fucking Limp Bizkit.
But they were able to say John Cena socks.
We're gonna have some Limp Bizkit metal or whatever for Seth. So it's coming, bro. They're gonna change it soon, and it's probably gonna be something real angry and hateful and different.
Yeah, but I feel like you know what it is, and you know what it is with me. I don't know about, but just can I say this to you, right? For me, right, because I'm so old school when it comes to like wrestling. I want my heels to be hateable. I don't want to like my heels.
But the modern age, man, it's almost impossible.
Some of the best, exactly.
Some of the best heels, like their best work and why you like them is heels, isn't the stuff that happens on the wrestling show. It's the shit that they say on their Twitters and and the stuff that they say in shoot interviews.
Yeah, it's
and
the meaning behind the
but you know, but you
vague
know,
shit.
but, no, but you know, I know what you. But I feel like you know what it is, right? I love. Don't get it twisted, right?
Like the reason that people love
I
Seth
love
no
a
matter
heel.
what is all the
I
fucking
love-
shit he ever says outside of the WWE ring. He
No, but
loves it. He's true to it, and he will defend it till his dying
Yeah,
day. Like
but Jester, to
no,
be
no,
fair,
no, no, no.
though,
But here's the
how
thing,
didn't we
also.
ask for organic
But you know what
shit?
it
There
is
you
with
go.
wrestling fans, also. But here's the thing with wrestling fans, right? Obviously, wrestling fans don't hate even the heels in real life, right? But there's some heels, like you know what it is, right? Some people you know in outside of like wrestling, right? You love them, but as a heel, you fucking love to boo them because they're like Vicky Guerrero. You know, you people didn't hate Vicky, but Vicky's character was a character you loved to boo. You understand what I mean, right? Because it was great. You saw it was getting to her. You understand
I'm
what I
not
mean,
gonna
right?
lie, I love to boo Dominic.
That's the thing. Look, Dominic is another one. If you look
I
at it,
call him Dum Dum.
I feel like Dominic has
badass,
gone.
I like
I
to.
feel like Dominic now. I feel like Dominic has finally after a long time, like he's actually like gone his own way because now he's actually like a heel. Because you know what it is? He was a hateable heel, and he continued that feeling, right? With the way he was treating his dad, the way he was doing things, he was feeding into that hatred. And I feel like as a heel, I want my heels to basically. This is why when Seth Rollins was saying to the fans, "Shame on you for supporting this guy."
Yeah, actually,
I loved it.
because about time.
I
Yeah,
love
about
that
time,
because you know what? If you're gonna be a heel, be a heel, bro. Fuck fuck the fans, fuck everybody. I'm here to take over, man. You feel me? That's what I want.
Before we
Yeah.
get into the history of what it takes to be a heel, I
No,
will do a
actually,
little
we have to move on.
I
from
will do a
this.
little segue there just on the Dom stuff.
Yeah.
I think Dom's next and final step to become the ultimate heel is to literally finally truly, and they kind of went there SummerSlam with the ultimate tribute.
Wow.
He
Oh, the
needs
Eddie
to
Guerrero
fully
tribute.
become Eddie Guerrero, like fully embrace it
I think they
on a level.
I
I think
think
they're
so,
headed
yeah.
there too. I think they're headed
but you
there
know
too.
what it is.
But
But
you know what that means too, Omar. That means getting fucking jacked, like getting jacked.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Dom, like think of Eddie's transformation from Eddie
Yeah,
that had just
lean. Yeah, he was lean. But you
he
know what
got
it is.
jacked, bro. You know
But
what I mean? Like
unfortunately,
he got jacked.
but let's be
But
honest, right? But just
Eddie,
you know,
things that really made you hate him.
but
And
here's the thing with Eddie, right? Unfortunately, we know that the reason why Eddie unfortunately lost his life at such a young age was not just because of the drugs. He was
no, I'm not. Yeah, but you can get jacked
but
without
also,
fucking.
you know, but of course, and I hope he does because you're
Especially
right.
these days. I'm just saying
want
though,
him to.
like
I want him to
just
cut
saying.
some
I think
pounds because I feel like
Dom's got
yeah.
everything it takes to be hated. But at the
And you know
moment,
what it is?
like Steve just said though, he enjoyed booing him,
Yeah.
booing someone, and then
because he's
wanting
being a
to boo them
dickhead,
because
but,
this is what you're
which-
saying.
but
You fucking hate them are two
Yep.
different things. Are two different things.
Oh,
And
I
now-
don't know. I just
I-
different.
And you know
You
what?
don't
What I
hate
love,
Dom.
and you
You love
know,
because you
You
appreciate
love to
watching
hate
Dom get his
Dom.
ass kicked.
No,
for
I just
15
wanna
minutes
boo
in
because I
the
just
ring,
appreciate
man.
the heel
you
what he's
love to
doing.
hate Dom, bro. You know what it is? You love to hate Dom. That's
But
what
you
it
know what
is.
I mean,
Don't
though,
hate.
because someone you
Yeah.
boo is someone you don't want to see. Someone like Roman Reigns hate, like in terms of like, you know, it's getting
Yeah,
something
to-
better.
yeah,
Put it this
to-
way,
yeah,
it's
pre-
not getaway heat when I boo.
Or even I can't even think of it in a recent sense, but someone like even Dom,
Guys,
you know,
I see
after he
Dominic's face. I just want to
New
boo
Day,
because, like,
New Day
he's on
after they
bullshit
fucking
as
New
char-
Day
as,
after they
character.
fucked over
Facts.
Big E.
Yep, that one. New Day.
So much like, you know, when people come out and the crowd just don't fucking care. It's because like they did something so
Yeah,
like
but
it's
they're
just like
cringe.
get
I'm sorry. This is
yeah,
what
but
they're doing.
no, I'm gonna segue to them later on. Don't worry, I'm fucking
Brother,
No,
brother, you see what
look,
fucking
can I-
Woods
look.
was wearing, bro? I'm like, what
Wait,
the fuck
wait.
is that?
So
we're gonna talk about that. Don't worry.
See, just before we move on, this is the thing. The part you mentioned about the way they're moving Dominic. I feel like they've been doing that for a while, but you know what they
I
don't
know,
want to do.
100%.
I feel like what they don't want to do, WWE, what they're trying to do is they want to make him the next Eddie Guerrero, but they don't want to like make it seem
Have
like
him
this is
just be Eddie Guerrero. Yes.
yeah, Eddie Guerrero
And they
region.
want him
It's
to
like
still be
it's like
Dominic.
we
He's,
want you
but
to.
also
We
already
want you
he's
to.
his own unique character, but he hasn't established that fucking nasty streak.
So you know what I mean, right? Just they want to have him, let him have that. He
I know what you mean, though, bro. I think even
Yeah,
I said on the
you need to keep in
weekend, I
mind, he's
don't
a young
think
kid in the
anybody,
fucking game. Like, he's a young
I don't
man.
think anybody is paying more tribute to Mexican wrestling than
Dominic.
Dom is on a week by week by week basis. Like it's not just his dad, it's not just Eddie. He pays tribute to fucking everything, week in,
You know what? I
week
gotta
out,
give him credit,
from
man.
his look, his gimmick, his mask, his entrances, and his moveset.
You
Like,
know what? I'm gonna say this to you, Jester, right? I have to give credit to Dom because imagine, right? The Dom had to. He comes from a family like to get away from the shadow of someone like Rey Mysterio, right? Like
greatest.
it was like the way he's been able to do that because people after
And
he
it's
turned.
harsh too, because his dad's half his size. Dom was never going to be a wrestler that was like Rey Mysterio because he's over 6 foot.
Yep.
Rey Mysterio is fucking, you know what I mean? Like they wouldn't, like
Bro, the
that
guy don't even
alone.
wear a mask neither. Like that don't help.
I feel like you know what
Bro,
it is.
that black mask,
Just
I want him to come out with that black mask all
Just-
the time. He looks so evil, bro.
Oh yeah,
just
but
just
let him do
just
that in
I'm
like
gonna be very
PLE,
honest.
so let him do it like
I'm gonna be very
WrestleMania.
honest. I feel like if he continues in this momentum, I can see in the next year or two them trying to push him back to a face again to become like that
I
Eddie
think he's going to
Guerrero.
be a face world
Eddie
champion
Guerrero.
within a year.
He's gonna be
Either
like Eddie Guerrero
by
light.
Mania or
He's gonna be
SummerSlam next year.
He's gonna be 04 or 05. Eddie Guerrero light, cheat and steal, basically face, but you know a face that
Yeah,
cheats
cheeky
to
little
win.
bastard. We've
Exactly,
seen
bro.
we've
And you
seen
know
that
the
on
fans are gonna
SummerSlam.
love it. Yeah.
Anyways,
He started doing
that was
that
just
with
my
AJ
comments on
Styles,
that.
and
'Cause,
AJ
like,
Styles credited him as well. AJ Styles
bro, the
credited him.
tribute match was so good. Like every
That was-
single fucking bit of it, down to
It was
AJ
so fun.
Styles,
I enjoyed it.
down to
I can't lie,
AJ Styles'
I enjoyed it.
son, making himself look like baby Dom. Like every
That was
single bit of it, bro. Every single bit of it was
The
like
detail
Seth
was
Rollins
insane,
level
bro. I
mind games.
Bro, the gear, the entrance with the car,
The line in the corner, all the move sets, the boot. I called the boot before it happened. The chair bit was funny. AJ, oh fuck!
I actually think it
like,
would have been cooler. I actually think it would have been cooler if instead of AJ Styles coming out in his theme music, he came out Eddie's music.
yeah. So, or even a modified phenomenal Latino heat thing. But it was
Yeah, I'm
brilliant.
not if they were able to pull that off, it would have been so nice.
We've
Obviously,
seen it a lot recently,
like-
like even Shawn Michaels, NXT, they've done it a lot where they've literally rehashed a match from like a certain era. They've redone bits, but it was a part of the story. It was like who could out Eddie the other. And because it was 20 years since like that match, it just beautiful. Like I don't care. It was one of the best. Like without you could take out all the Eddie Guerrero tributes and references and everything that they've ever had throughout the last fucking 20 years, and that match just topped it all. You know what I mean? So I really enjoyed it. Move on to night two.
Yeah, I say but night two. Yeah, so we're already speaking on the
Save the best for last, but move on to night two. But
so,
yes, I only rated those two matches from night one, anyways.
Yeah,
night two, I rated a lot.
Night one was okay. The main event just
Yeah.
made it great.
Yeah.
But night two was when like we got the
Yeah.
best one.
Yeah, night two.
So
was
what
like
was it?
everything.
Women's triple threat was first, wasn't it?
Yeah, kicked off the show and Naomi
Fucking
retains.
Loved it.
wow,
Loved it.
mate.
I loved
Same.
it. However, I still think the Mania one was better. But it doesn't matter.
No, but it doesn't matter, bro. None of them have to
Doesn't
always
matter.
be
No,
fighting.
It
no,
doesn't, yeah, because it's a different performer too. It's a different performer.
It's crazy, isn't it? Right?
No, you know what I brought up?
Not the
Some
exact
people-
three.
They replaced
guys,
Naomi with
guys.
Bianca and
Guys, calma. But they don't make me
What?
click calma. Calma. The only reason why I brought it up because some people will overhype it. All I'm saying is
Nah, I said I'd have to watch
no
it
one's
again.
overhyping anything.
compare the
bro.
two.
No, there are
Because
some fans on Twitter. Hey, listen,
The
you know wrestling
WrestleMania
fans,
match, no matter
you know,
what,
they go over the top.
the WrestleMania match is the best female triple threat I've seen of all time.
I didn't. Can I say
But
this?
the
Just
one at
I didn't
SummerSlam,
watch. I didn't watch it.
Oh,
I
but it was
missed-
still
I
very
mi-
good. It was still amazing.
I
I'm
missed
not
the triple
gonna-
threat. I remember people telling me that I missed out on like a great triple threat because I went back and watched it again. I was like, yo, this actually looked fire.
well,
But I never watched it. Like,
at Mania,
that's-
the story, like they told it from the start, was Bianca and Rhea were ignoring Io. This one was the other way around. It was Bianca and fucking
Naomi.
Rhea and Io beat the shit out of Naomi, and Naomi had to do everything she could to scrape her way through it. But the end, especially the end, bro, like honestly,
She's come
even
back
Raw,
to it, yeah.
even Raw, man, I feel like we're about to get an Io turn because
No, I think we're getting Rookie
or
Warrior.
Rhea's gonna fucking snap very fucking soon.
Do you want to see?
Because-
Do we want to see Impure Rhea again?
Bro, the ending of that match, though, the ending of the fucking booking, like, I get it. But, like, she beat Rhea, had Io pinned and dead to rights.
I'm not gonna lie. A part of me still wants to see heel Rhea again.
And
because
then
heel Rhea was just-
Naomi,
Yeah, I know,
Naomi.
but I don't see it happening. I don't see it
I
happening.
don't see it happening, but we need because
But
I
it's
feel like
but it's just like they've been doing what they've been doing for so long, and then
Bro,
they have that. They have
Jester,
that
bro,
as the,
Jester, if
and then even the
anything-
next week on Raw, they're like, "You didn't beat me. I didn't get." She
Yeah,
fucking
but
beat you,
that's
and then
them
got
having
rolled
too much
up.
respect for
Like,
one another, bro.
It's so
It's-
for me. Even
it's
I'm like, I don't know
right.
what they're doing with
Anything,
her.
if anything, I think Kabuki Warrior turns on Io Sky because remember they said
No.
talk to your friend.
I don't think
Talk
that
to
either.
friend.
Well,
Nah,
actually,
that's
Oscar
not.
straight up seems like she's
They're
being
gonna
straight.
turn, bro. They're gonna turn. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
they're
your
gonna turn.
friend. Talk to your friend.
Yeah, they're
No,
petty,
bitchy,
bro.
wasn't
So
he?
like that petty
To be
behavior.
fair,
I'm like,
I think the Kabuki Warriors are not. They got like they're focusing on. I guess
no, but
dealing
the
with
point
tag
is they
team.
turn on Io and then they are like a heel tag team that Alexa and Charlotte can start feuding with.
No, but no. But they don't. But wait a minute. What? Hold on. Because think about it this way: if they're gonna turn on Io, then the story has to be that Io is gonna get her revenge, and that's just gonna bring another story. You understand what I mean, right?
Yeah, but
If they're gonna
turn
if they're gonna turn the Kabuki Warriors heel, they don't have to add. They don't have to make Io the one that they have to.
Yeah, but you know how
turn to.
WWE do things. They sometimes do this thing in which like the tag team and then like them competitors, like they fight together against that. You know how they do things sometimes, man. It's a bit backwards, but it is what it is.
Anyways, great match. Triple threat. It was a good match.
Yeah,
I really
triple
enjoyed
threat.
it. And
Yeah.
Glad Naomi retained.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
loved it.
And she's gonna
And
you
face
know what? And you know what? Can I say this now, right? I love
But-
Naomi.
So,
I love Naomi.
Omar, you didn't see the SummerSlam triple threat, is what you're saying before?
No, I didn't see the
Or you didn't
WrestleMania
see
one.
the Mania one?
The Mania one is now.
Okay, I was going to say, yeah, because, man, like, even for me, EO Sky, like, they all got their shit in, but EO was like a whole nother fucking level of just...
Yeah.
You know what I love about EO, right? EO is insane.
Nuts. Like, she
EO
was like...
is insane. Like, he moved.
I know she is, bro. I've loved her since NXT. Like, but it was just something
know-
else. Like,
Bro,
every single high risk thing she hit, she just 100% nailed. Like, it was all the pace too. The pace that they went at, like, it just picked up and up and up and up and up. Like, I really enjoyed it. I didn't think it would be as good as the Mania one because I don't think Naomi's as good as Bianca.
No, but
And
just can I say
enjoyed
quickly something about EO, right? One thing I still remember EO at NXT, we forever remember her by, is that War Games, bro. When he took the trash can and he literally jumped
she's
off.
been doing it for time, though. She's been doing it for time.
Nah,
every year.
I'm telling you,
NXT. No, NXT. I know.
NXT EO is one of my favorite like female wrestlers in NXT history, man. I loved EO. That's why when he went to the main roster, I was gassed. I was like, yo. And you know what? To be fair, yo, she's been cooking this. I feel like this year, bro, all the matches she's been in.
They're actually, they're making her.
She lost that WWE Women's Championship to Bayley, and then she picked herself up after moving to Raw.
Yeah, exactly. When she went to Raw and turned back into a face again, she just started doing her obviously. She lost a few times against.
They've definitely made her bona fide.
But I love the fact that they gave her the title. Because you know that win, right? That win against Rhea. Oh, I loved it. Because you know why? Because it was shocking. No one saw it coming. Everyone started.
We need more of that, bro. Honestly, like we should have. They should be doing shit where we get at least one of the titles weekly. You know what I mean? On a Raw or a SmackDown, like any of the titles, bro. It doesn't have to be the world, we should get one of them weekly, and then it increases the chances that you're gonna get a random fucking change on a random episode of Raw or SmackDown.
And you know what, Justin? That is 100%, bro. This is why even like the fact that we watched Raw. And they had a world championship,
a world title match, and they had AQ in. Yeah, I know.
And you knew there was no way.
Yeah,
you knew.
It was an enjoyable final, like a whole 30 minutes of Raw. But yeah, 100%.
But here's the
like
thing,
you knew
man.
it was gonna be.
I hate when they do title matches on Raw because, bro, you killed the factor of like anything can happen, bro. Let us see a new champion. That's why when Rhea won, I was so gassed because I was like, yo, we don't even see this all the time.
If you think back to one of the biggest ones in history was the ones that are made on the spot, which is what they did yesterday. So like where the match isn't advertised before the fact, but very early in the show, the match gets made and then they almost try to, oh fuck, this is going to go down tonight. This is going to go down to like something like that. And just because it was night too, like honestly, even for me, I'll say this, like it was the first promo segmenty bit. Everything Knight was saying, I was like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
he
man,
had-
I said, yeah, there you are.
he had a valid reason to be there, bro. You know what I mean? Like, in terms of the story, in terms of what they just done, in terms of Seth, even the bit where he was like, you know, yeah, you manned up, you stood up, you ate that BFC. Like, I will say this too. It's the first time, and it's the different cities that he's in. I swear, when he's in more redneck cities, they don't give a shit. It's just the East and the West.
Yeah.
But Brooklyn, when he did his Earl, hey, nah, yeah, like that was probably the loudest one I've heard of it. Like,
Look, guys,
it was.
I know
He was good last night. He was.
I know we're
and
we're
you
gonna
knew it
talk
wasn't
about
going
Raw.
anywhere. And now, because of what happened last night too, he's going straight to the, like, I'm telling you here, straight back to catering, bro. Like,
No,
like
you
carrying
know
cross.
what? After what happened
I'm
last
sorry,
night,
man.
because the match, bro.
He's
the
got all
match-
more right than ever to say I didn't get my match with, but it's not going to happen, bro. I'm telling you.
brother. You know what it is, bro.
The fact that they had
the-
Punk out there too.
Punk
It's,
literally caused LA Knight. LA Knight is not going anywhere.
all I can think of is further down the line. War
He's
games.
not going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, I
Seth
wouldn't
and
be
his
shocked if
boys.
that has more
Seth
tasks
and
to do,
his
especially
boys.
with Pierce being pissed off. I'm telling you right now, Adam Pierce is probably not going to be a happy man. He's going to put Seth Rollins, in a fucking
Do you think
triple
you'll get
threat fatal four-way. Mark my words.
Punk and LA
I
Knight?
think Roman is
Clash
gone until November.
I told you.
But either way, there's
I
LA Knight
told
Punk. So there you
you.
go, triple threat. I'm telling you,
He
it's
got
happening.
rode off TV 100% yesterday, bro.
Yeah, Roman. But by the way,
And I
apparently
told
Punk
you-
is also
The worst
That's
thing
why
is this. The worst thing is this,
getting
Jester.
excited about
Jester.
Roman winning at SummerSlam. I was like, yeah, and for what fucking ends? It doesn't
Jester,
help anybody.
Jester,
Would it
Jester,
help the Bronze?
Jester, you know, but I mean, to be fair, they did that so that they can kind of distract us from the fact that Seth might come
I
in.
know
the
that,
main
bro.
event,
It's
so
all I know,
it's fine.
but even
No, but look, can I just say this about Roman?
that's
right?
even
The
more,
worst-
bro.
the
No,
worst thing for
honestly,
me
I know
is-
that it was to distract us that, but even more, if we knew Roman wasn't going to be there and Jey Uso's doing fucking nothing, and the Bronze get behind, give him the fucking win at SummerSlam. Honestly, dude, like it makes no sense.
I
It
mean,
made
listen, at
zero
the end of
sense.
the-
And then the
you
next
know,
night, they
Jay
fucking destroy him again.
No, but here's the thing, Jester. I know what you-
Especially that.
But just I understand where you're coming from when it comes to that, right? But this is the thing with Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, right? Losing that match doesn't really hurt them. You understand what I mean, right?
Bro. I know that, but
No. I know what you mean. Don't get it twisted. You don't have to explain. I know
I
exactly.
always say
what
when
you're-
someone wins a massive pay-per-view match and then the very fucking next night that you know they're not going to be there.
No, but here's the thing. Like I mentioned, one thing I will say about the
I
show
agree with
yesterday
that.
when he was taken out, the only thing that ruined it for me is the fact that later on Raw they showed Raw after the cameras were off, and you had Roman, LA Knight,
It
and
looks bad
CM
as
Punk.
shit.
Like,
This
the-
is why
and-
I'm
and-
telling
and
you,
Ro-
it
and-
doesn't
and-
look
and
like
Roman
they're
walked
going
off.
anywhere.
It wasn't like he was being carted off, bro. The guy walked off. Like he didn't just take 3 tsunamis, bro. I'm like, the fuck is this?
Yeah, but it's Roman and the cameras were off, but then they did show the
Yeah,
footage
it's
of it. I know what you
Roman,
mean.
it's
I
Roman.
seen
But
it
that's the
too.
thing,
I
they
seen it
showed
last
the
night
footage
with
on
the
the
socks
WWE
and shit.
website.
Yeah, I know. I seen it last night too. I seen it.
Guys. That footage is taken on purpose. So I'm telling you, maybe Roman might be gone,
He's
but
not
Punk
staying,
and
bro.
LA Knight, they are
staying,
going to gun for Seth Rollins.
I think it's going to lead to War Games though. Anyways, we're going to get Seth and them with Brock and someone.
Probably Drew McIntyre or some shit.
Yeah.
True.
Against Roman, Punk, LA.
Jey Uso and Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, come on.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
be shocked if John Cena
Sa-
somehow adds himself.
I'd rather
in.
them not be in it though.
Oh,
I'd
wait,
rather
yeah,
two other people.
maybe Cena.
I'd rather two other people.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
Maybe
shocked
Cena.
if Cena's in the war.
like
game.
maybe
Cena and
Cena.
AJ or something.
If Brock
Cena and
Lesnar joins team Seth, then we're gonna have Cena on the other.
There you go. All right, so division: Brock, Dom, Roman, LA Knight, CM Punk, AJ Styles, John Cena.
I feel like
Because I'm
I
sick,
feel
and
like-
I called
feel
this the other day. If we get another fucking War Games that involves over half of them members being Bloodline again, fuck this shit. They're not Undisputed Era. I'm getting sick of it. Like, there's only so many frog splashes and super
Oh,
kicks
that's
you can
what you're
see.
wanting. That's not
in a-
what you're thinking will happen. Okay.
No, I kind of think we're going to head in that direction, but they're going to have to do something with the story down the line, because AJ
But the
said
thing
he's
is,
still
Jey
after
Uso is
I
so
think-
getting
I think-
involved, brother. You
See,
can't
here's
get
the
Jey
thing,
Uso out of
guys. Yeah, it's
I
great.
think Jey
it's
needs
great,
something.
It's great booking, but I'll be honest with you. I think it's like, if we're being honestly
I
and
don't think it's
realistic,
going to happen. I don't think they'll put
the
Cena in a
only
War
war
Games
games I'm
match.
seeing happening is LA
See.
Knight, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Sami Zayn, and Jey Uso. That's literally it. Like,
That's fair.
we can try to sugarcoat it. I feel like the way they're building it is the only way it's gonna happen. And here's the thing, right? Even with adding Brock Lesnar, I don't think it's gonna be Brock Lesnar, but I think that from here to whatever happens in War Games, someone is gonna join. Maybe Drew McIntyre, maybe Karrion Kross might join
Kross
the
is leaving, bro.
vision set.
Yeah,
Right? I mean, unless he leaves,
but they just
unless
put
he
the
leaves.
teaser, so you never know.
Yeah, so listen, unless he leaves, right? But if there's a world just in which he stays, I could see him potentially joining the team vision. You feel me, right? And you know, that's a good way to actually put him in a
That's what I
pay-per-view.
said on Raw Watch Along when they were teasing the whole
Seth
thing.
would have to be pitching for him personally, and
Yeah.
I don't know if they've. I mean,
Bro,
Seth would
if
have
they
to
can
pitch
keep,
for him
bro, after
personally.
what I saw at Unreal and what I saw in SummerSlam, I'm like, anything is possible at this rate. So
It is what it is. It is what it is.
especially with Seth Rollins. So anyway, listen, man, I say we move on to the
TLC.
you know what, TLC.
TLC.
That's all they really.
Bruv.
I've seen some.
Bruv, I mean, are we surprised? I told you this
No,
just
I'm not.
last week.
Nah.
I was like,
Yeah.
bro, the TLC
Yeah.
will be
I'm
the
I'm glad
match
they
I'm
fixed
looking
that
forward to.
problem,
Bro, that bump by Candice LeRae. Now, my respect for her has gone to the roof, man. That is a nasty bump. Like, that's a nasty bump even for
I've
men.
seen her fight
No,
Panther and be
no,
busted open, and
I've seen her too. Don't
it
get
was
it
a
twisted.
very gimmick ladder.
No, but I know. But here's the thing: it's still
Follow
a nice
the
bump to see. You feel me, right? It
was
a nice
crazy.
bump to see.
But
Like seeing the ladder break. Like,
I thought the
know it
two
was- it
coolest
was-
things in the match. One of them happened almost in the first 2 minutes.
Is it a suicide dive? Was it the one?
No, Andrade and Ray Fenix vaulting to the titles without the ladder. I fucking wowee.
I love the Tommaso Ciampa one where he.
That's what I was. That was the second thing. Ciampa. They went to recreate the Edge and Jeff spear. They went to recreate the Edge and Jeff spear of someone hanging from the titles. And he just the
and he swerved us all.
The athleticism of that, of him holding himself up, the way he was watching it, like it was crazy to witness. You were like, he's hanging upside down, 22 feet above the ring. Fucking hell! Look what's going on. Like
that was so cool.
all
the table
spots, all the table spots early in the match. The way they did that, like they were getting all their shit in. Dawkins and Axiom.
I'm saying, the suicide.
Bro, Dawkins was fucking. Did you see how much he was shaking, bro? He was.
No, he was worried. He was worried.
Axiom was the one who took him through that. You know what I mean? Like you could tell, bro. Like the moment they went up, like they were going up, and it was just the way Dawkins looked from the start. You were like, Dawkins is the one copping the move here. What are they gonna do? And then as soon as they got, you were like Spanish fly, and
bro, that Spanish fly was.
Yeah, but can I just say that Spanish fly was?
It was that was one of out of those 4 table spots. That was my favorite one because of Dawkins' commitment to it. He was shitting himself. He was
but you know what it is? You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Devon, because remember Devon was someone that is known for actually be scared of heights, and he used to do like bumps in the ladder, even though he did not like being in the ladders.
No, but still, like.
But I love it.
I know what you're saying there, and I guess
Devon's
Devon's less of an athlete, but Dawkins is just such a big boy, bro, and like you don't see him doing like when he does dives, bro. They're more like flops. You know what I mean? Like when he does a dive over the top ropes, it's more like a flop. Yeah. They were working in such a small proximity, man. Like they all like the way they ended up, you know, through the tables against the barrier. Like it was carnage. It was a car wreck.
Let me tell you something.
Props to the athleticism, but more Axiom. Axiom was the one who had to do the backflip with the big man. You know what I mean? Like
Just can I say this? Can I say this, right? Because obviously there's so much we can talk about in this match. One thing I will just say is this: when it comes to this tag team match,
everybody looked good.
everybody looked good,
Everybody
and that
looked
was
good.
the best
Yeah, no
part
one
I felt
of
like
this
they were
tag.
going to go there.
Like
any
and
given
the
team
An-
could be a tag
the
team champion.
Andrade Ray Phoenix partnership, yo, that partnership, I love that
The
partnership.
one
bro.
team that shouldn't be there, and they looked outstanding. The
This is
gear
what I
too.
mean. You
The
know what
gear
it
was
is?
cool. Did you notice that nearly everybody had colored gear?
And you
Yeah.
know what it is?
There was
And you know,
no
and you,
clashes.
and you know what it is, Jester, right? Because you know what it is. When you look at Andrade, how he's been in the company, right? I'm glad they did this for him because Ray Phoenix needs to be in a tag team, and Andrade. I mean, obviously his brother is on Raw,
His
right?
brother's
But
in Raw. But I
you
feel
know what
bad
it is.
for him
But don't get
so
it
much.
twisted. Don't get it twisted. It's still cool to see
It is.
Andrade because
I
I feel like
I
I
agree.
feel like Andrade and Ray Phoenix are actually have
It's
a good chemistry, and
it's
it
a very
worked.
unique lucha team. It's a very
And it
unique
worked
match.
because
I
they're both
agree.
high flyers,
I
right?
agree.
I mean,
As long as we
you know,
have
No, but
Ray
they
and
also come
Panther
from
on
the same
different shows,
background with a similar style as
I
well.
agree,
Yeah.
bro. As long as Ray and Fennec, because like Ray and Panther should be together, but they have both received somewhat, Panther especially, singles pushes, and Phoenix, he's done single stuff, but he is
yeah,
definitely a
he's
tag
more of
team
a
He
tag team,
calls
specialist.
and that's
himself
fine.
in
He's a
And you know
triple
what?
threat tag
And you
team
know,
specialist.
and I love, and you know
I
what?
agree.
That's fine.
I
And you know what it
100%
is?
agree.
And also,
And
which is important,
Andrade looked
yeah,
the best
Andrade
he's
needs that.
ever looked. Like he looks like he's
And
cut
this
from
is
a
what I
fucking
mean. This is why I love it
statue at the moment.
because I feel
I
like
rate it
Andrade is at a point where WWE don't really know
Panther
what
was
to do
gold
with him.
yesterday, and he had me cracking up.
Yeah, he was absolutely gold. But I'll say this,
Yoshimitsu tribute.
but I'll say this to you, Jester, right? When you look at Andrade and Ray Phoenix's partnership, like you mentioned, right? Ray Phoenix is a
It's
tag
too-
team wrestler, and
Yeah.
also one thing is putting Andrade in this tag team is giving him something to do because I
Yeah,
feel like
100%. It's
it's
better than being in
incredible. And this is
catering or being the fucking speed champion or
and
whatever
you know
it
what?
is.
And you know
Like,
what, right? This just this increases the tag, bro. This is why I love the SmackDown tag team, bro. It's the best tag team.
it was the greatest showcase for an individual for a tag team division you probably could have ever seen.
I loved it.
6 teams.
I
And
loved it.
6 teams, and one of the teams had 2 extra dudes. So really, it was 7 teams.
Yeah.
Jester, correct me if I'm
even the
wrong.
Wyatts
Do
looked
you
nice.
think that SmackDown have the best tag team in wrestling right now? I think they do.
Bro, I couldn't even.
I am not even kidding.
I don't even think I could tell you a
Can I
couple
just say,
teams
at
off
one
the
point, I
wall.
was thinking
Truthfully,
the
like,
worst.
listen.
Now it's like the best.
Street Profits, the Wyatt Six, DIY,
even
Motor City Machine Guns, Fraxium, and now
I
Andrade
thought we
and Ray
might have got a
Phoenix.
surprise team added or something like that, and we were talking potential surprise teams, and then someone in the chat was like, "Oh, could you see Pretty Deadly coming back?" I was like, I wouldn't say no to it. I know you hate him, cunt. I don't give a shit. All right, I don't give a shit. They're awesome. They're so entertaining.
They're good. They're good.
They're good
Bro,
wrestlers.
they're
to be
so
fair,
funny. They're so
They're good.
funny. But anyway,
They are
we
good
were throwing teams out there, but they are like they were a SmackDown team that was getting pushed before all of this was kicking off. So,
Man,
but no, loved
There's
it. Loved
also
it.
Humberto, I think, in there.
Also loved the Dudleys and the Hardys being there. The Hardys
Yes.
looked great. I was taking the piss. I was like, I bet your Bubba's like ringside being like, oh, this is, but every time they showed the Dudleys, they were loving it. Because Bubba's such a negative fucking Nancy Sookie, like he just acts like he's everything he says is the be all and end all, and he was never really.
Bubba is a heel, natural heel in outside.
I
of
know,
wrestling.
bro. I know.
Yeah,
But I honestly don't. It was.
I don't know what his name is, bro. He chats too much, bro.
It was the greatest nod to TLC and the history of it that we could have ever had. Like it was. I'm glad nobody got hurt. Some of the craziest bumps, Candice LeRae, 1,000%. Big ups to the raid, Mike.
Did he rate?
Yeah, it was great. It was great. Some absolutely athletic spots from every single team. Some comedy spots, bro. The Joe Gacy ladder spot very early in the match. Who was it? Was it the Profits? Yeah, it was the Profits. They wanted to body drop him, do the back body drop onto the ladder, and they completely missed it. And they yeeted him, and he did the full cartwheel like Randy Orton fucking yeeting one of the Bollywood boys. And then they picked him up and did it again, and he threw himself at it even harder. Bro, Joe Gacy was taking bumps like fucking his life. I actually thought like my call too was saying I want the Whites to retain because elsewise they're going to go away and do nothing again. And I said earlier in the match that if they don't have all of them out there and just act because it's an anything goes match and just dominate the whole match, then there's something wrong with the booking. Obviously, they weren't all out there, but then the fact that everyone came out and that was what won them the match absolutely made perfect. Like a big man like Rowan being able to fucking, kill everyone at the end. However you feel about the Whites, it was exactly how the booking of the match needed to go down.
Yeah. Even though, what's that? You're background the way, brother. Oh, fuck that guy.
Couldn't give a shit about the women's tag match. Glad that something new is happening with it. But then in saying that, absolutely cringed the next night on Raw. The promo, whatever was happening.
Yeah, that promo stinks, man. Fuck's sake.
Wait, are we talking about the Becky?
You know what they're trying to do, Jester? Tell me if I'm wrong.
I don't even know.
No. You know what they're trying to do? They're trying to mimic the Daniel Bryan Kane thing where they were like,
yeah, I know, but I mean, it was when it was it seemed more natural in the build up to it, like it was whatever the fuck yesterday was. Bleh.
I'm not gonna lie.
Charlotte Flair.
You guys listen, it's there on the wall. I found it.
I'm not.
You're entertained by Total Divas, so shut the fuck up, all right? Like,
listen, Charlotte Flair. I'm not even kidding, guys. Charlotte Flair on the mic. Every time I listen to that woman speak, I just cringe, bro. She's
she's never been that great.
No, don't get it twisted.
Anyways, we'll move on from that because that's what I want to say. Like the women's match, it's not worth
I know, but like,
what else was it? All right, so
Becky Lynch match was the next one. That match was pretty.
Bro, I loved the match.
That was pretty extreme.
I hated the dog chew toy fucking wrench. Like it was almost like it deserved sound effects when she was hitting her with it. It was that fake. Didn't like the toolbox being in there. Don't want a toolbox anywhere near the wrestling ring ever again, especially when there's girls involved. The cable tie stuff. The cable tie stuff wasn't really working, and then Lyra made it work. Like some of the shit that Lyra did when she was in the cable ties was awesome. Like it reminded me of Darby Allin.
Yeah.
But that match was brutal. Like it went on a bit longer than it should have. It really felt like the middle, especially like once she was tied up, it felt like it really dragged out. I genuinely raged at the Bailey stuff at the end because
you know what? I don't blame you.
No.
I thought the way that
how the fuck did she just not jump back in the ring and break the counter?
Dumbass.
After hitting her.
Dumbass.
Yeah.
Bro, she was like, and like 10 seconds later, she's getting pinned.
Jester, I'll be honest with you, right? You can talk about the match. I don't even want to talk about that match. That match, and then just pissed me
I wanted
off.
Lyra to go over. I thought it was the end of the program to put Lyra over. I've got no problem with. I'm not looking at Becky Hogan. I'm not looking at that at all. I'm looking at Becky elevating the IC title, and that match too, and the work that Becky does. That match though was like, she was brutal. Becky was like, and the trash talk. The also big ups to the fucking new entrance song. Big fan instantly.
You know what? I liked it. Zier didn't, but I liked it.
It suits her, bro. It felt like Dropkick Murphy.
Hold on, Zier, wait, before you go. But Jester, do you remember what I said about heels changing their theme songs?
Yeah, and that's why I mentioned Becky.
I mentioned it, man.
Oh, the theme music. Oh, I fucking don't like it. If you're gonna give me a heel music, give me better. This is shit. Brother.
Yeah, but it's just a culture thing.
You don't have to like it though. But that's the thing.
If you were European, you'd probably think it was sick, bro. Or from it's Irish rock music, cool, like fucking punk. It's so punk, bro. Like it's a rebelling. Fuck the system. Like the music is.
Listen, Zier. Let me tell you something. If Mansoor was still in the WWE and they had him singing and they had the the instrument that they use in Saudi music, you know the one I'm talking about, and they had that. Everyone's cringing. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna be like? These people don't know good music.
He'd be like, this is some banging beats, bro.
But again,
that's like my boy Mansoor dropping the fat beats.
No, wait. But that's why I'm not going to the extreme. I don't like it. Can I not say I don't like it? You want me to say,
Good
you
call,
know what,
Omar,
guys?
though. Good call.
Becky's music, amazing.
So
amazing.
you still
Yes,
prefer the
amazing,
sing
even though I
along?
don't fucking believe it. Yeah, fuck out of
So
here.
you still prefer the whoa?
No,
If
I
you're
prefer
gonna,
it, but that's
I
listen.
understand
I don't.
that they could change it, cool. But if you're gonna change it, not to that shit. At least not
No,
for
no,
me.
no, hold on, hold on.
Again,
Just, do you, just Sami
Yeah.
Zayn's heel theme song was, I hated that song so much, but you know what? I loved it because you know what? I was like, you know
I love
what?
the
This is
fact
what the
that you
heel.
hate it.
You know what it is? No, because you know why? Because as a heel, you're not supposed to like
Yeah.
anything the heel does. You understand what I mean, right? So if they make terrible music, yo, you know what? That's cool. I like the fact that your music is terrible because you know what? You're a heel. I'm not supposed to like anything about you.
All right.
This fucking guy,
Because
bro.
that was a segue. That was night 2, wasn't it? Sammy and Carrion.
No, night 1.
No? Yes,
That's
it
not
was.
much.
No.
I mean,
Right.
we can just talk about Carrion leaving because to be honest,
But segue. Yeah, hang on. See. Segue, mate.
Oh,
This was
yeah. Here you go.
was just it was an IWC clown from online, but a Twitter one that I seen.
What do you say?
Can we have an honest talk about Sami Zayn? Been doing the same underdog gimmick for years. Brings his shitty politics into wrestling. Wins
Excuse me?
matches he shouldn't. He's not enjoyable to watch in 2025.
Wait, whose man's is this?
Shut up, bitch!
That's
That's my
exactly what.
response.
That's my response as well. Bruh,
All right,
It's
I
actually
think
all
that's-
right, fair.
I
Use
mean-
a marks,
I mean-
fair. Use a Sammy marks, fair.
just that this is the thing, man. We all know in wrestling, right? When people don't like wrestlers, they will just use anything to just shock shit about those wrestlers. I don't like this.
No,
Hey,
I've got some thoughts on Sammy. I've got some
listen,
thoughts on Sammy.
don't get it twisted.
I've
I
been
feel
supporting
like
for a
Sammy.
long time.
You know what it is with Sammy's character, right? I'll say this: Sammy's character
think
is
you
not
should-
perfect. In fact, hold on. No.
Don't turn that guy.
No.
Not
Even
Absolutely
in
not.
that,
He's not turning
anytime soon, brother. Not anytime
No.
soon.
even his
I'm
stuff,
sorry.
even his stuff on Raw yesterday, bro. He couldn't be
That's-
more of a fucking Nancy boy if he tried.
Just that this is what I mean. I feel like if they're gonna do if you're gonna do the underdog thing, you gotta give
They've
the
been doing
person
it forever.
momentum, bro. No, because you know what really frustrates me about Sami Zayn's run, right? Is that they try to do the underdog thing, but he's an underdog that loses every single time he's in a big match, bro. Why don't you give him big wins? Like, remember when they were doing the underdog thing with Jey Uso? They gave him wins against Drew McIntyre.
Yeah,
They
well,
give him wins
all right.
bro.
Anyways,
Why is it that
I
we
shouldn't.
don't see
Maybe I regret
Build up
segueing
some
it
sort of
now.
momentum to get to. Yeah, I know what you mean.
But they don't
Anyways.
give Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn lost to Drew McIntyre 3 times in a row, bro.
Yeah, Drew McIntyre, a former world heavyweight champion and
And-
fucking
But
universal
this is why I hope
and
now's
just
the
the
beginning.
and just the,
WWE
at the
champion. And the
just
rest.
and at the Royal Rumble, was it? No, it wasn't Royal Rumble. Saturday Night's main event. He faced Jey Uso and Jey Uso beat him in his first try. I'm like, bro, how is Sami Zayn losing 3 times to this guy? And then all of a sudden
Anyways,
he's giving Jey Uso
right.
1 win. I'm like, what
No, but quickly, I just want to say one thing to respond.
what
Sami Zayn does say he wants to win the world title the right way. I hope this is the beginning. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, let's just move on, man.
Yeah.
So the main
we
event.
move on. Steel cage.
Yeah. Fuck off. One star, half a star. Get that shit out of here.
I mean, I actually don't think
Fucking
it's as bad as you guys make.
No,
up
it's
for
not.
it.
It's, no, it's not. It wasn't bad,
bad.
but it's not
It's
one of those
bad.
matches.
Yeah,
I wanna
it's
talk
the
about.
worst.
Dude
of
won
the
by
night, but even that-
by going out the cage, and in the moment of like him going out the cage, he literally took the same bump that Fatu took. They're both hanging over the fucking cage door and the ropes. Tyler Tonga kicks the door. Like what? Because he's dead. Nah, fuck off, bro. Like Fatu goes flying and Solo just falls out. Like it's
Bro, the only thing I don't like is the way Solo.
and then JC Cobb. Like I couldn't give a shit about Tangaloa. But then JC Cobb and Tangaloa get thrown in the cage and the cage gets locked. So Fatu can hit a spot from the top of the cage that didn't happen in the match.
Why
What a
didn't they
waste
add that in the match? That would have actually been.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
wasn't it in the match?
That would,
I agree
that
with
would
this.
have
Why didn't you do
literally
in the
been.
match? Yeah.
Bro, they could have had Jesse Mateo
And a handcuff
Tom-
spot,
and-
and you break the fucking handcuff at the chain. Nah,
and they don't
bruh,
even
they
show.
can't stop.
And just that they should have shown. Bro,
I know
they
they
had
didn't
so
show
many.
it. I know,
They could
I
have showed him.
They could have done it in a
ripping
better way than just
Yeah,
snapping
they could have
the
shown him
chain
ripping
link
it.
in the
Yeah,
middle.
snapping
bro.
it.
Like,
Yeah,
And
why
also,
didn't they showcase
do
him?
the move. Hold on,
shooting?
Zer.
Yeah.
Put the moonsault during the match when these two intervene
I know,
and basically take them out.
It was
so that they can be
trash.
out of the
It was
picture.
trash. It was trash. I actually thought he would retain. I thought it'd be like a squash and a retain, but it was trash. It was so bad. I hated it.
Yeah.
I hated it.
I personally
Loved his entrance. That mask was fucking mean.
Yeah,
He looked like a video game character, bro. He looked like a video game character, like fucking some creator character entrance coming out, like you fucking werewolf cunt. Like,
yeah,
he looks sick.
Well, I mean, I don't know where Solo and Fatu. I mean, Fatu will go off.
Oh, and the only thing I like Solo's gear. I really liked Solo's gear.
Yeah.
I thought it looked mean. The bloodline colors, the tribal patterns embroidered in. I thought it looked really cool. But it was such a piss poor excuse of a match. Like, again, we had that, but we didn't have a Julia match. Like,
yeah, by the way, Julia, I wonder if she's feeling upset about herself because she didn't make it to the PLE, and she said if she don't make it, she'll be upset. But
anyways, main event.
Yeah, main event, because we talked about Dominic anyway. Main event.
I'm gonna start, and I'll let Jester, break everything down. Here's what I think of the match. Amazing match. Best match John Cena has had this whole year. This is the match I wanted to see, bro. This is the best match I've seen from Cena for a long time. Obviously, Cena, this is his last year, right, of his wrestling career, and obviously he's slowed down in the last few matches, right? He's been as a heel, right? He hasn't really had to show. He hasn't shown enough, but in this match, he gave it everything, and it absolutely cooked. Now, obviously, for me, Jester, I had a dream. My dream was that The Rock was going to pull up at some point during the match, and we were going to see a heel turn from Cody, and that's how he was going to win the title.
Yeah, but
listen,
eventually,
the end of the match, didn't like it. Didn't like the end of the match, but he still won the title. Doesn't matter. They're going to keep Cody as a face, even though I feel like now, very soon, he's going to start becoming the face that's going to be booed by the crowd, right? But I'll say this to you now. That ending of Brock Lesnar coming back. Listen, you can have your own thoughts, man. But when we talk about shocking moments,
right? I don't give a fuck.
Shocking moments. I'm sorry. I know people were putting it in the rumor mill, but I didn't think at all this was.
It was not. But we talked about it. It was not around. We were talking about in the match in the watch along.
Bruv.
By the way, Twisted, you're chatting gibberish.
He's trying, bro. I know. I'm saying it. Don't worry.
I see it too, but I'm not. I'm not.
No, he's cracking me up. This is furthering a thing that's been going on my panel.
Listen. The Rock had the response for Twisted. 1 second.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard. Everyone's laughing, by the way, but it's true because everybody's heard it too. Everyone heard it, right? They look at everyone's like, yeah, big piece of dog shit.
Hold up. Now go on.
Yeah, go on.
So this is the thing, man. The ending, cool. Brock Lesnar coming back, F5 in John Cena. So clearly they're gonna do something with Cena and Brock. That's gonna happen. But man, oh man, that was an amazing match. I mean, listen, the ending I didn't like the ending, but I can't let the ending.
Yeah, the match.
What was an incredible match.
I think the match deserves to be fucking really.
I'm not gonna lie, that match. I have to say, like, the fact that they made it a street fight so that they can give ammunition for Cody and Cena to cook with the dynamic of face v face again, like, fairs,
bro,
absolutely fair.
And we got.
Also talk about the Canadian.
You can do face versus fucking face. You can do heel versus heel. It's fucking do more of it, cunts. Like, fuck me, we didn't have to fuck around for 6 months for this shit. Like I'm so glad they didn't break the dynamic just to fucking have Cody. I know the heel turn's coming, but to be fair, Cody heel turn would be cooking. You can't lie though. I don't care though. We've seen her about to retire. Who the fuck steps up? Cody has stepped up. Cody's been the guy. Who's the Make-A-Wish guy? Who's the old? No one. If they turn Cody. Make-A-Wish guy, that's a different conversation. Because I remember when you asked Babyface guy and the thing I said Punk, but it's different now. Yeah, it's not Punk. That's not Punk, bro. He's not the Make-A-Wish guy. And all this stuff. That's a different ball game. I can't like. That's what I'm saying. And I genuinely like. All right, he'll turn on. Like, that's the only reason that they never did it with Cena, bro. That's the reason they waited till the fucking end, because they need wrestling. I'm old now, bro. I don't care about kids shit, but wrestling needs that. Kids need that. Us in the 80s with Hogan, you guys back then with Cena, kids now with Cody. They need it. Like they need that fucking good
They
guy
need
that
some-
doesn't,
they need
and it's
some
not.
nice
And I'm
guy that-
sorry, bro. That good guy that does things the right way and he's going to overcome everything is fucking Cody Rhodes, not Sami Zayn. You know what I mean? Like in terms of.
Yeah, I know him in terms of face value, and I know.
But I get it.
exactly.
And I propose to you my idea with Cody in the heel turn. If it happens, I propose to you how I think that should go down and when it should go down and how they should do it.
Explain again eventually, but I get it. The thing is, that,
WrestleMania, because you said, do you think Punk and Cody?
yeah, I actually think that could
And
still happen.
what was it? Face Punk, heel Cody, and I said if it gets to that, like, and we lean into it the same way of Cena, and where we know Cody's the heel, that the Bucks debut at WrestleMania to fuck over CM Punk.
Yeah, you did.
Bucks
elite.
on WWE.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
you did bring that up.
Wait,
yes.
I think
Jester,
it's happening.
You
I think it's
the
happening.
Young Bucks are gonna come to the WWE, Jester?
I do.
Let me tell you something.
Within the
that
next-
would bring
let me tell you
shockwaves, though.
something,
know why?
Jester.
'Cause he was
Let
one
me
of the
hold on,
big,
Zed. Wait a second. Let me answer this. Let me tell you this, Jester, because I'm a guy that remembers stuff. If I see the Young Bucks on WrestleMania, oh my days. Yo, you better be live on that stream because I'm gonna be on your chat. I'm gonna be like, yo, seriously, man, like Oracle Jester out here. They're like
I think within a year. I think within a year. It might not be Mania. But if Cody turns by the Rumble to Mania, I think there's a very high chance, because I think when Cody turns, everyone knows, especially now because he's this Homelander and shit, it will be the elite version of Cody. Like what made Cody get over in his work outside of WWE was fucking dick heel Cody. Like dick heel Cody. You know, like American poster child, fucking full of himself dick. Like he can do it again. But I think the Bucks are, it's not only their current booking, but I genuinely think their age. I think it's okay. I think with what happened with Cody, with the current trajectory of AEW, with some of the people they have around there, I genuinely think it would be, I think even in their minds, they would be okay with leaving because they have done all they can. They have helped start it. They have been the most successful they've been the most successful tag team without being the most successful tag team. Like they've been there and done it in AEW, but they've helped so many others along the way. Like they won't do anything as solos. They are a tag act. The potential, the money, and they already made mad bags of money from AEW, but they could go to WWE on a 2-year contract and get probably $20 million.
I mean, listen, I will tell you guys something though. If Cody was to stay face, I think there's like maybe 1 or 2 guys I can see face him. Like Punk, it would be babyface, but I mean heels. One is Drew, and another one's Randy Orton.
Everyone's wanted Randy heel. That's the one people about, and I haven't wanted that either. But because we change him too much, it's like Big Show. We pop him too much. He's someone who should remain because of where he is now too. I feel like he's someone who should remain forever a face just because of where he's at in his career.
Yeah, he's a legend now, so I feel like
that's what I mean.
So you mean like
he's a special? I think he should be used as a special attraction, like John Cena style from here on out. Now, someone who comes out to step up to people who have got the title, an IC title, world title, whatever. Like someone who comes out to have big matches against a young and up and coming star, or you know, we get a one last match against Lesnar, or one last match against.
I can see Randy Orton win one more world title. I
can see that too.
I want to see. I want to see
that too.
I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see him hold on to the.
Cody's like 40, bro. Cody's like 40.
Yeah, Cody.
And by the way, I think the Cody v Randy feud with story needs to happen. I think that's where also I'm coming from.
That's why I thought the heel turn was gonna happen, because I feel like they were gonna lean towards the rivalry with Randy Orton, face Orton versus heel Cody.
Yeah, but Omar, you can't just look at one feud.
Anyways,
but then Brock Lesnar's back.
Man, like cowboy Brock.
John Cena, fuck off! Fuck your dreams! Cowboy, Brock Lesnar's back, bro. Let's go. Fuck John Cena. Fuck your dreams. Damn. Fuck Vince McMahon. Fuck everything. Bim, bim,
Yeah.
bim, bim. Bro, even my missus popped. And my missus fucking, I mean, she's a fucking feminist. And she fucking popped. My missus is a feminist and she popped for Brock Lesnar. So, it's best for business, bro. It's best for wrestling. You know, like, it was, who's seen it? Who's seen it coming? No one.
So here's the
Absolutely no
thing.
one.
I didn't really see it coming as much as I saw the Seth cash in, because to be honest, I just saw people like chanting fucking Brock Lesnar, Brock. You know what I found out? I found out on the fucking countdown show for the Mania Night 2, people like Brock Lesnar and all that. I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you chanting?
You
Brock
want
Lesnar?
you? No, they weren't. No, they weren't, bro.
Yes, they were.
No, they weren't.
Well, who?
On the night 1 or night 2
Two.
fucking post show.
No,
Well, who?
countdown. Preview.
Yeah.
Preview
No,
to Mania
we
Night 2.
want Cross.
You were on cross.
No, that was post. That
You
was post
fucking-
tonight too. No, that was post tonight too.
Triple
That was
H
post
trolled
tonight
him.
too.
You want Brock?
No,
Oh, you
I'm
got
not talking about that
Brock.
one. Jester, I'm not talking about that one. 'Cause
Lesnar.
Jester, I'm not talking about that one because that one was after Brock returned. I'm talking about the one before he returned.
Yeah, well, I when you guys were talking about how I actually it's weird how it was after the fact, and it's the way your social media feeds work. But like yesterday, I seen a post and it was 4 days ago. So it was like the Thursday or the Friday, and it had 4 people, and it had like an odds thing, and Lesnar was one of the people on it, the 4th person, and he was like 16-1 or some shit. And there was all these comments on it of people being like, "What the fuck? No way, Lesnar's not." And then there was like people that had seen the post again in the last few hours, and they were like, "Ha ha 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 ha." So there was some out there, at least in terms of dirt sheets, that were putting it out there that it was possible,
Bro,
a potential.
yeah, they said it's possible because they said Rock and Lesnar in the building and shit.
Guys, can I ask quickly?
I genuinely think, like, look at the recording of Cole. I think, and go back to what we seen on Unreal, like where Cole didn't know about
The heel turn.
fucking the other one.
Yeah, the heel turn.
I don't think Cole knew. Go watch.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
Like even me, bro. Even the way they framed it, bro. My brain, like the way they framed it, you couldn't see the entrance ramp. You just heard like, and
But that's how Brock always returns, bro. You never see.
No,
the
I know,
entrance,
but I mean,
just-
they didn't show the ramp at all. They didn't show colors. They didn't show anything. They just showed the crowd.
But you know,
Then
but
they
you know
showed
what-
Cole, and then it went to and he was there, and it was
you know
like,
what, just
it
right.
was like but you know, they were giving you 5 seconds, your brain to go, nah, this is a fake out. This isn't happening.
No, so just this is the thing, right? You know what made I feel like the Brock return so special, so incredible for me, right? Is the fact that usually, you know me, I'm someone who always like sees the little things where I'm like, oh, something is gonna happen here. This was one of those times where I was like, wow, I did not like. There was a part of me that was like, oh, someone's gonna return, because I was telling you this year, right? I said
it was dragging out, like something was gonna happen. It was dragging out.
No. So, but here's the thing. I thought the reason why it was being dragged out is because Cena was gonna be on the mic.
The elevator spot was mad.
You understand what I mean, right? I thought he was gonna be on the mic, so I was like, I'm waiting for him to take the mic and start talking. But then he just waits, and that basically me waiting for him to take the mic. Hold on, me expecting him to take the. No, but but here's the thing, Jester, right? Me waiting for him to take the mic distracted me from a potential return. That's why when Brock Lesnar returned, it shocked me even more because I was like, holy shit, Brock Lesnar is back. Because it's like, bro, I did not see anyone returning. I thought, I'm like, nah, this is crazy.
I thought it's Cena just thanking the fans and all that shit and done.
Yeah. You know, kind of like the Goldberg thing. I mean, not a retirement speech, but, you know, talking to the fans, thanking them, and one of those things. But anyways, I mean, I don't know how long we got because I do actually have to go have something else I got.
Anyway, we're going to end in a bit, but like, just to talk about this, man. Wow. Like,
yeah, it was huge. I didn't expect it. I think it's good for wrestling. Like, I genuinely, Cena and Brock, okay, it makes sense. Like, in terms of biggest, you've got probably Cena's biggest rivals are Brock, Randy, Punk. That's pretty much it. I would say. I would argue they're his three biggest, dudes.
Yeah,
Maybe Edge. Maybe throw Edge in there, but that's never going to happen again either.
And it should have happened.
Pop-
Fuck.
Yeah, I know. It'd be great. I know. It would be, man, that'd be awesome if Edge came back to have a. Don't even get me. I'd cry.
That's the match
Yeah,
we
I'm
should.
dead, so-
During this
I'd cry.
retirement tour, man, it's the one
cry.
match we should.
Um,
The fact that we are
yeah.
not going to see another Edge John Cena match when
Yeah.
those two literally.
I hadn't even thought
meet
about it
each
until I
other.
said it. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Like, that's when you're like sad, man. But yo, listen,
But
Jester,
my mind straight away.
Hold on, Jester.
Brock,
I-
Yes,
right,
yes,
yeah,
that's
answer.
yes.
How Brock looked was the
Just
biggest.
a-
Brock looked like he looked like a serial killer from the bush, like some fucking like he wasn't just a cowboy.
That's
Like,
the
he
what's
looked-
like, the guy needs to go.
I was,
Oh,
I was
Omar
saying,
does.
I was saying goodbye. That's what I was saying.
Sorry, bro,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah, but-
No, you're good. Bro. Take care, guys.
Big ups, bro. Get out of
Yeah.
here.
Go subscribe to OmarB YT. Yeah, get out of here. man.
His look was amazing, answer, but my mind straight away, as much as it was Cena that was there, my mind went to Roman and Brock.
No, I'm not gonna. I thought of Brock and Gunther eventually at Mania. That's all I give a fuck about.
I would love that, but my mind went to Roman and Brock because how many times have they given us that match, and we didn't want
I don't
it
even
or
get
more.
the best payoff possible.
People didn't want. I mean, it was heel Brock. People just didn't want Roman, right? People want Roman now. Roman Reigns matches are fucking amazing. Brock Lesnar barely wrestles. Like, I genuinely think, like, if they did Brock Roman again,
You think this
I think
time
it
it
cool.
cooks? Is that what you mean?
I think it cooks. You give them even 10 minutes and they kick the living fucking shit, because this Roman ain't gonna be Brock's bitch. And even Brock puts people over. Brock knows how to do business.
Yeah, but to be fair, the Tribal Chief Roman versus Brock, like years ago, I know it was under Vince, but even then it wasn't. I mean, the one at
That was a
SummerSlam-
different Roman. That was a different Roman. That was a Roman that
Tribal
needed a whole
Chief
group of
Roman
people.
with Tribal Chief Roman, yeah, but
So-
he had the only difference. He had help.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It was a version of Roman that needed help. How do you think he stayed as champion that whole time with all the help? And then when he lost all the help, he lost the championship. But then since then, everything that Roman does is over as shit. He doesn't have to do anything. He just comes back, beats up a few dudes. But when he's there and he's in the ring, like, even look at, bro, go back to him and Cody, that trash talking, the Mania. Like, go back to that version of Roman.
I
and
know
just-
you mean the Cody talking about Roman's future and
I could see it, bro. I genuinely, if you book that now, like, Vince would be fucking jacking to it. And he'd be so upset that he couldn't make the fans want it the way they want it now. If you
I
did
know
it.
you're gonna call him a mark, but like that would be sick.
Brock, Seth, Roman, Punk.
All Paul Heyman. But we see now Triple Threat. That's the only problem.
That could be that could be the plan. That could maybe be the plan. Because what, 3 of them are in each other's vortex right now. That could be the plan. That could be the plan.
Brock Lesnar to the mix.
Like,
and
to throw back to that WrestleMania when every competitor had McMahon in the corner for him. But this time it's all 4 competitors vying for the fucking affections of Paul Heyman.
But by the way, I think, but the thing is, I think Seth would be champion till Mania, so then you would have to have the world title on the line.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to put all 4 of them into a match at Mania, because it's
No, they're not. But
like,
I'm saying, but again, that's what I'm saying. And that match only would look good in like a specific PLE, like if you know what I mean.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I just want to touch on a few things from Raw. We already have a few. I want to give a shout out to Grayson Waller, and New Day. New Day in this grieving thing is horrible. It's cringe.
Thank you.
But their work with Waller is kind of hilarious. Also, Xavier and that fucking hat, and then Penta yesterday and that fucking hat. Hilarious. And what I want to bring up Grayson for, though, do you think he's getting pushed? Because I felt, one, he's getting a one-on-one match with Penta. He had a one-on-one match with Sheamus. not so much the Sheamus match, but the Penta match was a match. It wasn't a squash. It was a match. There were bits where they were going each other beautifully. I felt the commentary was making. This is weird. It's like I don't know what's happened with Theory, who is upset, but it felt like originally they were going to break him up, and Theory was going to go over as the face, Waller as despicable heel. Now it feels like they're putting Waller with New Day to almost go through the Sami Zayn bloodline treatment, and Waller is like, even on commentary, the commentators were like talking about how he's the fittest he's ever been, how he's a hell of an athlete. It felt like they were trying to push him somewhat.
Yeah. Now, you know what it is for me? I do think he will eventually get pushed, and he should be. I actually think Theory should as well. But
I said, I was talking to the missus about it. Yeah, I said, I'm confused because I thought that was the payoff. I thought that they've been coming for so long. They've been coming since last WrestleMania. Like, like Theory was getting generating fucking momentum just from standing there being a funny cunt, and Grayson was generating heat just from being a dick all the time. Like, it worked. Yeah. I thought, and a payoff match between the two could have been phenomenal. Like, 100%, but it feels like now they've buried. He's just disappeared.
No, but I think Theory's actually injured. I think he's actually injured.
So is Grayson now receiving the push that Theory was going to get then?
So I think what's happening is Grayson gets that momentum, and then once Theory is back, now he's going after Waller eventually, and then that should, I think. But then it's a bit of a
Big J, mate.
But here's the debacle, the dilemma. Yeah, but here's the dilemma, right? The dilemma is that they would face one another, and they both need the momentum. So where do you go from here?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's why it surprised me. I'm just glad to see him doing shit, bro, and them actually referencing that the man can box.
On New Day, pathetic. Look, it's back to the drawing board. Back to the whatever Kofi and Woods are wearing. Look,
I'm sorry. Bro. They're mourning.
No, I'm sorry about this whole griefing their own the whole tag team division. Go blame fucking creative. Don't like, you know what I mean? Like, sorry, figure your shit out. I just
I think
brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Seriously, man.
I think Naomi retains. I think Stephanie, they keep away from it until Mania or Rumble. I think Stephanie wins.
Yeah,
Rumble,
Naomi is gonna face Becker.
Yeah, she retains. Kofi, no, I don't care about Kofi being a singles wrestler. I like Kofi being with Xavier. Montez, 1000%. I would say that 100%. But then again, after seeing TLC, and then
I was annoyed that Penta, I'm seeing Ray Phoenix and I'm seeing Penta's now even at SummerSlam.
I know, I want them to be a tag team too, bro. But like
they are. No, like about that. I just want Penta to be more involved.
Well, the thing is, like, Penta is a legitimate world champion. You know what I mean? Like, Ray did get singles titles. Like, he got the international one in AEW. But Penta, like, even before AEW, was a bona fide world champion. You know what I mean? The guy had, as much as he's teamed up with his brother, he was more of a single star. Whereas the Lucha Bros was something that they more did on the indies. And then they joined AEW, and they were only ever put together. And then they both got singles runs when the other one was injured. Penta's appeal to, like, even, like, I agree with Omar, the Andrade and Phoenix thing's working. It's really, really working.
Yeah.
But Phoenix has been like if he's not, say they're not in that team and they keep Penta as a single star, I think Ray gets left behind, and he's too good for that. Like, so I think Ray would become like a victim, like Dragon Lee booking. I'm just saying, if because at the moment, him even being with Andrade just seems to be a temporary fix. More for Andrade, like Omar pointed out, more for Andrade. Give him something to do, make him look good. Right? You know, like, but like even that, like because even when we're watching the TLC match, my missus was like, "Why are they even a team?" And I was like, "No," I was like, "Yeah, get it. Like that happens. But
No,
this is
they
working."
form naturally. They form
I
naturally.
was like, "It's working, yes," and I
They
agree.
form
Like,
naturally, so that's why I was able to
there's a
work.
chemistry there. Like, you know, and then like, yeah, if you ever fucking, even with the work that they've done with both those guys now, if you ever unite the brothers, like, do they not become the greatest tag team of all time in WWE or something? Like, you know what I mean? Like, do they go on a run that is fucking better than New Day or the Usos at their peak? Like, you know what I mean? So like, but I think with Penta too, he's such a merch dream. Like they just love him and his entrance and his gimmicks and his look and everything. Like I think with Penta, they've found their new Rey Mysterio in terms of they can market him, they can sell figures of him, they can sell masks. The kids love him. So yeah, I think that's why it's happening there. Anyways, but like Penta basically buried him yesterday too. Like he beat up, he had a whole match, and then he beat up New Day. Like after that, you know what I mean? Like he. I thought it was weird too. I was like, so what's the go here? Is Penta feuding with the entire New Day, or is he feuding with Waller, or I don't know? Was it just a filler? Bro,
Anyway.
Penta's an amazing heel. Penta's an amazing heel.
Now, Penta
The best version, the best version of Penta you'll get is a heel version. Ray, not so much. Ray Fenix doesn't work so much as a heel. But Penta's an amazing heel. Lucha Underground, bro. Look up his Lucha Underground stuff. Even TNA, he's running TNA. He was psycho in TNA, bro. He was having matches with Brian Cage in TNA. They were really, really good. Like I remember that.
Anyway.
Like and Penn doing Canadian destroyers on a guy Brian Cage's size. Like I remember seeing that because that's when I realized Brian Cage could go too. He can do lucha shit, and he's like a 6'5" fucking 300-pounder, and he can do lucha shit. Yeah,
I can. Yeah, the Penta's unreal, bro.
He is. He's incredible.
Bro, I haven't seen too much of him in AEW and all them times.
And on the honestly, like I said, I'll give a little bit of.
Wait, I just want to finish, if you don't mind, brother. If you don't mind, I just want to quickly say this. From whatever bits I've seen him in AEW and whatever, bro, he's unreal. That's why I actually think he deserves more. That's it. Yeah,
so the singles, so stay singles.
I actually think for now, stay singles and try to go for a
nice
IC title. Yeah, why not? Why not
beat
the one to beat Dom? Even though I know AJ Styles has teased the
yeah. I don't think he's going to take it off of him because hasn't AJ already had it too? Hasn't AJ already had it? He's had it before, hasn't he? The IC.
Yeah. But
I remember him having a run.
But he said he's chasing him still. But you know, I want to talk about one more thing, bro. I know you were gonna say something, but I want to talk about one more thing before we end it here. That promo segment with Becky Lynch and Nikki Bella.
Okay, yeah, I was only going to touch on the ending of the main event, but yeah, that was very funny. I literally, I laughed out loud, bro. I watched it and laughed out loud. I watched the entire Raw, I must say, yesterday after I was done streaming. I laughed out loud. She actually got a laugh out of me, Becky. No. Like I'm actually, I'm really coming around to this version of Becky. The way she talks, bro, like just her Irish accent, the way she talks, all matter of fact.
Squeaky voice as a heel sometimes.
Yeah, it's funny though, bro. She's very, very funny.
Sometimes it's cringe. I can't lie.
But and I can't stand Nikki Bella. Yeah, and then even like I don't know the way Nikki reacted to it, like oh holy shit, like fuck off, bro. You're in a wrestling match. She's cutting promos. Anything's game. It's old news. You've remarried, and like come on, bro. Like fucking. She's all like, oh, like fuck off.
Yeah, but
bro.
can I ask you a question?
Like, you never cared about Cena.
You're gonna call me a mark for this, yeah. But why is she getting overhated? I don't get it.
Because she can't wrestle.
That's it.
She could. Yes, that's enough of a reason to not like a wrestler.
Damn. To be fair, on a real but Jester, on a real note. But on a real note, she
can't wrestle. She can't wrestle. She can't wrestle. She's fake. Everything about her appearance, like if you rate her looks, yeah, good on you. She paid about $100,000 to look like that. Everything about her is plastic. Her face will look like that in 20 years. If she cried, her face wouldn't change. She's fake. You look at Nikki Bella, you look at Brie Bella. One's had a shitload of work and the other one hasn't. I know what one I'd rather have, and I don't really rate them anyway. The fact that they're twins, and she's a Barbie doll, bro. She's a fucking airhead, trophy wife, Barbie doll. She can't wrestle. I don't really rate her. She's not my type. I like brunettes, but she's not my type. She's a porn star look. Like, who cares? Total divas. Her whole career, bro. Her whole career. It's because she fucked John Cena. Like, she wouldn't be anything other than a fucking cheerleader. Like, if she wasn't sucking his dick back in the day. And because she was sucking his dick for quite some time, she got elevated. Just like anyone else that John Cena was sleeping with too. Melina, Eve Torres.
She turned on Brie Bella.
But I don't care about Brie Bella either. She can't wrestle.
But I mean, because I remember that Brie Bella feuded with Stephanie McMahon at the time because of the Daniel Bryan Triple H feud, authority stuff, right? And then I remember that Nikki Bella turned on Brie, and that's when she got. I know it's Divas era, but still, guys, have to bring it up. Yeah, and that's when she really got pushed. I know Jester's right here. He's like, shut the fuck up. But it's like, I think that's why she got pushed.
Bro, even hearing him talk about the generation stuff yesterday, when she was like, mate, your generation was coming up when I... No, she was already done. When Becky was like coming up through NXT, like the Divas was already dead, bro. It was gone. Divas weren't a thing anymore. Like, literally, the Divas Championship got retired, of all things, basically on NXT. Like, gone. Done. So even that was cringe and scripted and fake. Becky's like 10 years younger than her. It's just, like, even that promo, bro, like, you got to think, she was pushed at a time when people didn't rate John Cena. And she was pushed because she was John Cena's missus. And then she went away, and she wasn't John Cena's missus anymore. And he stayed around. And she went away. And then she comes back. Bro, WWE legend. We throw that term around very loosely if we're applying it to Nikki Bella. You know, like how Michelle McCool got the Hall of Fame.
They're only giving it to her because at the time she was like one of the face of the Divas division.
Which is remembered as the worst, like...
No, but that's why I'm telling you why they're doing it.
Because like even the Trish and Lita era before that, when it was a women's championship, was better than the Divas era.
Bro, nobody's denying that. Trish Stratus and Lita are two.
Bro, try and think of... All right, so name me 2 or 3 girls out of the Diva era that actually get cheered. I'll tell you exactly who they are straight away.
Wait, out of the Diva era or in the Diva era?
Diva era. Like, from that era. From Nikki's era.
So,
who gets cheered? Who will still come back today and they're going to cheer her if she wrestled in the ring?
I mean, Trish Stratus... Lita.
She's pre-Diva era, so I'm talking Diva era, bro.
Oh, you're talking in Diva.
She's like 50, mate.
Oh, I mean, if you talk about in Diva era, it's very...
Beth Phoenix?
Beth Phoenix, maybe, yes.
Beth Phoenix comes back.
Actually, Paige is a good deal. You know, Paige and AJ...
Paige was going to be one of the other ones I was going to say, but she ain't coming back.
And
the
AJ
other one I was going to say, she ain't coming back, and she's never come back, so you can't say that.
No, but you said
the other one I was
going
to... Yeah, but they're not. But she hasn't come back. She hasn't come back. The other one would be either Paige.
They come back. I'm saying them names.
She ain't, bro. She ain't coming back.
No, they're not coming back. But that's not the point. You asked if they were, if it's a very
Go watch the Hall of Fame from whenever Molly Holly got inducted. You'll get your answer. Molly Holly, Beth Phoenix, maybe Paige.
Actually,
and
Natalia's
even
a
Paige.
shout because I think Natalia deserves more respect.
God, her segment was cringe too.
I don't give a bro. I'm talking about Natalia as a wrestler, but like
Yeah, she's
as
a
a
legend.
wrestler,
She's a legend. She's
Yeah.
a legend before she's even in the Hall of Fame. 1000%. 1000%.
Natalia.
She's gone through every era. 1000%. I'm not dissing her, but she shouldn't even be on TV anymore.
I actually think she should be in the mid-card title scene.
Yeah, maybe, but no, she's
Like for
she's
what
so
she
bland,
is,
bro.
yeah, I think
She's so
mid-card
bland.
title scene.
She's so bland. Her microphone stuff is horrible, and she is a character that has been like Big Show with fucking flip flop.
Yeah, her gimmicks have been flip-flopping.
And
That is-
seeing her yesterday approach Becky and be like, "Who do you think you are?" It was fucking cringe. Becky was all like, "Whoa, get out of here, fella!" Fucking cringe, bro. She cracks me up there. Me and my hot husband. It could have been you, but you can't see him now, can you? Fucking,
Yeah, you can't see me. That was crazy.
It was very funny. But look, I even since her return, like I'm getting sick of the Becky Hogan comparisons. Like it's same with Rhea, bro. People that are sick of Rhea, right? When you're a female wrestler, especially, and you've done everything, what are you meant to do with your career? It's like Randy now. What are they meant to do with Randy? What are they meant to do with A?
Just be around to help the younger guys.
Okay. So is Becky being directly involved in a program with Lyra that's lasted like 3 months now? Is that not that exact thing?
Yeah. Which fair enough.
But I'm just saying, all right. So then even Rhea, right? So what about Rhea then? Rhea's 10 years younger. Like Rhea's not even 30. You know what I'm saying? When the people I understand the need to use everybody, but like in Bianca,
I think you have to earn your
Bianca, Rhea, them two have done everything. They haven't got the mid-card titles, but do they even need to at this point? And they're probably fucking 5 years short of that. You know what I mean? Because they're main eventers day in, day out.
Yeah, but eventually they will get to that point of Becky Lynch's. They will eventually get to that point.
But they're still 10 years younger than her.
Exactly.
Both of them.
So maybe within the next years.
So I'm just saying though, like for the people that are sick of it, what are you meant to do with someone that's fit, healthy, over as fuck? Like, what are you meant to do with them? Whether you're sick of them or not, like, what are they meant to do? Like, even when a person like has a marquee feud that doesn't involve a title, what else are they meant to do? They're over as shit. They're still young. They're fit. They can go every day. They're going to get a pop. What are you meant to do with them? And I think when it comes to the women's division, this Becky Hogan shit is like, bro, she's like a 3-time world champion. Like,
yeah, but you know why they call her? But okay, but we need to keep the same energy applied to Charlotte Flair then, because they come from the same era.
Charlotte's been getting that same hate forever, though. Becky's only getting it now.
I'm saying if we're gonna talk about why Becky's getting overhated, then we need to talk about why Charlotte gets overhated, because they both do the same shit. The exact same shit.
And they're the same age.
And
There's a big difference between the two of them, though. There is one big major difference between the two of them, mate, and it's played out through the entire lengths of both their careers. Nepotism.
No, I understand. No, I understand.
Charlotte is a 15, 16-time world champion. Becky is a 3. So you've put your own foot in this one now. You've brought up Charlotte.
No.
That alone in the same amount of time.
More than 3. Becky's won more than 3. Don't do this. Becky's won more than
the women's world title. Didn't she hold it forever, bro?
No, wait, didn't she? So she won. So she won. Well, how many? Like 6 of them.
Bro,
in her
she hasn't
career?
won 15 of them. She
Yes,
hasn't
that's
won
the
15.
point. Okay, and again, the only
So if
difference
people look at
the only difference I will give you is Charlotte. The strength of her politicking is
Yeah.
way more so
But that's
than
what
a
Becky's been
Becky Lynch.
doing now the last few years, and people hate her for it.
It's like Becky
You know?
had to get there, but Charlotte. I mean, although Charlotte, the thing is, she's a flair. Because she's a flair, people
That's
think
what I'm
that
saying
she
too, bro. Like that's
give
what
in.
even in NXT she had it all handed to her. Becky was still fighting for scraps when Charlotte was world champion in NXT. Becky was still fighting for scraps, bro. Becky and Bailey.
Yeah,
They
but
were
by the
both
way,
still fighting for scraps.
watching that Unreal gave me a little bit of a new perspective. That perspective is
The Charlotte stuff was good. The Charlotte stuff was
Like,
good.
don't get it twisted. I still think that she gets overpushed. I still think that her politicking is too much. However,
But
one
tell
thing
her
I
she
will
doesn't
say,
deserve it.
I agree. But here's one thing I will say though: the pressure that comes with being is like you said, nepotist. Is that what it's called?
Nepotism.
The pressure that comes with being a daughter or a son of a legend.
Yeah. A Nepo baby. Nepo baby,
Nepo
they call
baby
it.
is what they
Nepo
call it.
baby.
Yeah. That pressure of being a Nepo baby, I feel like not many people talk about it enough, by the way.
Yeah,
'Cause
no,
if
it's
you-
and people automatically
shit
hate
the
people
bed,
because of
it's
it.
finito,
Even the
and it's-
bloodline stuff, bro. Like I've been raging about the bloodline stuff. That's nepotism to a whole. Like that's the biggest case of, the whole
No, but
bloodline. Like even,
but the reason why I brought this up, Jester, is because when we bring up the whole Becky Lynch stuff, I know it's a little different, but it's also similar. Maybe
yeah,
I'm
well,
saying
that's what I'm saying too, though. All right, so
you
in their
know,
case, it's 1,000% similar too, bro, because they're pretty much the exact same age. I think
they
Charlotte's
come
a
up at
year
the
or
same
two,
time into the main roster.
100%.
They both
Charlotte's a year or two
got
older,
pushed up at the same
right?
time. The only difference, Charlotte won more titles because of.
But what
again,
does
the family bloodline.
what do you? All right, so if we've got, on the other hand, we've got you saying Randy Orton should be world champion one more time. He's 47, and he's been forced down our throats forever too, and being one of the people that they've relied on when they've had no one else, and he's 10 years older than both of them. Right. So, and you've got people that feel like that about them. What I'm saying is that I'm bringing up more the Rhea stuff, bro. That people saying Rhea needs to be out of the world title picture or shit like that. Like,
oh, no, Rhea for now is better off for it for now, but that doesn't mean she shouldn't be back in a few.
yeah, that too. I don't think anybody's saying that, but I'm just bringing up that when people are so young and they've done absolutely everything, they've still got the world at their feet. They've still got a future 10, 20 years in the business. If they stay fit and healthy and can be used on TV, how is it their fault that, you know what I mean? Like if they're in that position still and that no one else, like it's better them to be used than to not be used.
Yeah.
Like that's more what I think I'm saying.
But the problem is if you said this for Rhea, now you have to say this for a lot of people though.
No, but I've seen it attached to Rhea and Bianca, truthfully. And even I myself, during the Bianca reign, got a little over it. The Rhea one definitely bored me, bro. The second Rhea one especially, like it bored me. I thought a year ago she should have been fucking fighting whoever was like trying to fight Gunther or something for the IC title. Like I thought Rhea should have been stepping up. You know what I mean? Becoming China is what I thought for Rhea. I thought that was Rhea's future like 2 years ago. But no, I'm just more bringing it up because like even, Liam hates her. Bianca Belair is like 2 years younger.
Yeah, but the reason why he hates Rhea Ripley, to be fair, is because of her look, I think. I don't want to.
Yeah, I know. He seems to be scared of goth girls.
I think I think with Rhea Ripley, it's more to do with the look than anything.
Yeah,
else.
no, that's fair. But I'm just saying though, like in general, he's not the only one I've seen, like in terms of the international wrestling community. And then I've seen the same love and hate when it comes to Bianca. There's a certain crowd that love her just because of who she is, and then there's a certain crowd that don't really care because of who she is. And I think Rhea gets the same type of thing. I think the same thing's happening now. Basically, with the Becky stuff, I think the Becky shit's been amazing. Like, everything she's done since she came back, all the work with Lyra, and that they topped it off with that match too. Like, I think Becky's match with Lyra was brutal as shit. The stuff they did with the chair made me cringe, bro. Made me cringe when she stomped on the fucking chair and like she was like,
I'm not gonna lie, it was badass though.
it was brutal, bro. Like, and we didn't see her get out of it. Like 100%, that referee pulled her out of the chair, bro. You know what I mean? She was stuck. She was like, oh, I'm stuck her. But it was brutal.
Yeah, I think we should transition to main event talk now, if you want, or do you want to end it here?
I know. All I was going to say about the main event was the match was fine and enjoyable. You knew how the ending was going to come down. Roman lost his shoes again, and I think he's been written off TV. And that's the thing. Like, people that were in this answer, this is what you need to fucking understand about thinking that you're going to get all these matches out of Roman or this out of Roman or whatever. Is the whole time we knew Roman Reigns wasn't going to be on TV for the next few months. And when people like you say, oh, but this makes the night, and oh, bring back The Rock or whatever, like, Roman was always going to do the Raw after, and that was, and even that, like, this is why he didn't even need to win the match. You know what I mean? Like, for next week and the week after and the week after that, Braun are going to be on TV. Roman Reigns ain't. That's my whole point when I get upset about those things, like about
the finish of Roman.
About the finish, about the match even happening. Like, even now, we know the match was happening because of the swerve, but
yeah,
it's
but it's
like
the
a
swerve, yeah.
This is why when someone rates that match too, it's a cheap, shitty way to bring back Roman for like a week with a nothing match that does more to undo all the work they've done with Jey Uso in the last year and all the work they've done with the Bonds in the last 6 months. It does more to undo all of that in 5 minutes than any good, because he's going to go away as the victor. Jay's going to go back to what? Is he going to keep walking around with his fucking YTC eat in the middle? Like, he's back in the bloodline. He's back being Roman's bitch, wearing Roman's shirt with fucking an EE in the middle. Like, what are the Bronze?
The follow-up is very important. That's the problem.
Bronze are back to Seth's the man. And the Bronze
but that's why
pushed.
I knew that but again, it comes back to the point earlier. When I saw that Roman and Jay won, I knew, like, I started suspecting Seth is around.
Yeah, that something was going to happen later. Yeah, we called that
because if Braun is not getting over,
then they're not pushing him. Yeah.
Exactly. So,
but for just for me, like, that's why I get frustrated with the Roman shit, and it's why I could not give a fuck about the Rock shit, because you tell me, even what was it? So it wasn't even last Mania. We have to go back now a year and a half. He did a tag team match. That was it.
With Roman Reigns.
That's it.
So,
what did he do before that? When was it before that? 3 years, 2 years? Him and Eric Rowan or some shit at the other WrestleMania?
Oh my God, that was like 8 years.
Right. Yes, right. Exactly. That's the only wrestling we've gotten out of The Rock in this whole fucking time. I don't care how good he looks. Don't care how big he is. Don't care who his fucking family is. Don't care what his history is in the WWE. The man doesn't want to be there. He doesn't want to wrestle. He isn't even involved in the product. And we got shown as much with Reveal. He's the one getting told what to do. And then offering a little input and going, yeah, I might do this, I might do that.
Yeah,
even
like
the Travis Scott thing wasn't him. It was someone else. Wasn't him. But he went with it. Wanting and hoping that someone like that turns up for whatever fucking ends is just, can we stop? Like, it's bad enough that we were at SummerSlam. We have to deal with a celebrity match. It's bad enough that we get to WrestleMania now and we have to deal with a celebrity match all the time. But can we please stop relying? Like, we got a cheap pop at the end of the show. We got a cheap pop at the end of the show. That motherfucker's going to wrestle.
But but by the way, can I be honest with you, Justin, though? And you see all the Triple H, like, critics. This is where Triple H has to be called out. And I'll tell you why. Because the word to Triple H himself, funny enough, there's always a plan B. There should always be a plan B. The fact that he's relied too much on like these celebrities coming here, he also needs to have a bit more of a backbone about him. I feel like that's his problem. I feel like it's not his
Alright.
ideas or Michael Hayes.
As we're saying, it's not all his ideas.
Brilliant, by the
It's
way,
not
if
all
you know
him.
it.
It's not all him. It looks like the writers have a little bit more sway than we thought they do.
No, I know TKO obviously, but I'm saying he needs
Nick
to have a little bit
Khan.
more
Nick
backbone.
Khan. Everything has to be okayed by Nick Khan, bro. He seems to be the guy who, no matter what they pitch, Nick Khan has to be the one to okay it. It seems to be. The celebrity stuff, it's WWE. They're always going to do it. They're going to try to, like, even now, like, bro, even the fact that Logan's there as a full-time wrestler, like, they're going for viral. They're always going for viral. The KSI thing, you know, the fact that they featured
fans and shit.
You know what I mean? Like that's just even you, bro. You even go back to you wouldn't have seen it, but you go back to WrestleMania fucking 13 or whatever it was, but Stone Cold versus HBK with Mike Tyson as the enforcer. Like that was.
The only reason I know about because I played a mission and I think what was it? WWE.
You cannot imagine how huge that was, though, bro. Like if you watch that, you know, in Showcase, like you cannot imagine how. Like that was the peak of the Attitude Era. Like that was the peak. Like that would have got billions of eyes on it. And ever since that, like they were already doing it too. Even in the 80s, they were doing it. You know, Cyndi Lauper, Mr. T, fucking. She's always been them, bro. Like now it's getting to the point though where they got the people in the ring and shit. Like, you know, they're getting celebrities who want to become wrestlers. In the case of Travis Scott, you've seen where people are just jokes. And then you've had the cases where it's worked. Stephen Amell, Bad Bunny, fucking Jelly Roll, man. A man called Jelly Roll that looks like. So it's, you know what I mean? Like it's.
I first saw Jelly Roll, I wasn't a fan. I have to admit.
How can he not grow on you, bro? How can he not? Like he looks like a clown.
But this is the thing.
He looks like a
thing. But this is the thing. He did grow me in the WWE aspect. I can't lie.
But he's got like he's a character. He's got a story. He's got a life. He's a survivor.
And that story and what he's put in for 1 year and all this, bro. Listen, as somebody, by the way, you see the weight loss he lost.
Weight loss is incredible,
bro. When I heard stuff from like that, it reminded myself of myself. Because for those who don't know, back in COVID days, I basically lost 40 kg. No, listen, I lost 40 kgs. I lost 40 kgs. You know what I mean? So when I see people have similar stories to myself, it's like
40 kilos is a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. It's nearly 100 pounds.
And the 100 pound apparently is how much he lost.
He's lost a couple of hundred.
A couple of hundred, even more. See, so like
220 pound officially at the moment. He must have been tipping near 600 pounds, bro. He must have been.
Well, and that's my point. So like, you have to give respect where it's due. Like and guys, the lesson for every single one of you. Some people.
Ansar, he's actually a great musician. The dude's got a very powerful voice on him. I'm not a huge in the country.
If you like his genre of music. If you like his genre,
he's got an incredible. He done a song with one of my favorite bands. He did a metal song with one of my favorite bands. He did the chorus for a metal song, and it's hilarious.
If you're dynamic, you should be chilling with Jelly Roll. If you're dynamic, listener,
bro, you imagine smoking a blunt with that motherfucker. Like, he'd have stories for days. You know, he'd have stories for days, bro. But yeah, much respect to him, bro. Like it's one of the, like even the Bad Bunny stuff, bro. Like I didn't know who Bad Bunny was. My missus had to full educate me on Bad Bunny.
No, I know Bad Bunny.
Do you know how much love and respect I've got for that guy now? I've watched movies that he's a sick actor. Watched him in fucking Tokyo Train. He was a fucking brutal cunt. His music's not for me. His music is not for me at all. But he's a sick cunt. Like I'll give him all the credibility in the world for what he's come from, for who he is, for being himself, and for getting in there and getting the shit kicked out of you by Damian Priest, bro. Like fucking, That's a big man to get booted in the face by, like Bad Bunny had been one of the best I'd seen besides Stephen Amell. Like Stephen Amell and Cody really had a good match back in the day.
Oh,
Stephen
yeah, the
Amell and
SummerSlam one. I think it was a
Stardust.
tag.
Yeah. That was a long time ago, man. But was it Amell and
No,
and
it was
Pac?
Stephen. No, it wasn't Cody. It was Stephen Amell. Who was it? I think it was
I thought
Dolph
it was
Ziggler.
Stardust.
No, it wasn't him. Amell, WWE. I remember he was
I know
involved.
he fought Christopher Daniels in AEW, had a mad match against him.
He teamed with Neville to defeat Stardust and King. Yeah, so
That's what I thought. I was going to say. It was Stardust. I definitely remember, and I remember Neville definitely being there too.
Yeah, so Cody was involved, but he was Stardust at the time.
Yeah, because he was Cody's friend, and Cody had guest starred on Arrow. Like him and Cody were friends, and that's what brought him in. And Stephen Amell, like he was pretty old too, bro. Like well into his 40s.
By the way, isn't that Cody went from Stardust to what he is today after 10 fucking crazy work?
How long ago was that? 10 years. Yeah.
Cody,
bro, he left. Yeah, so he would have
10 years ago, bro.
He would have left about 6 months after that, bro. Maybe a year tops.
Yeah, I think 6. Yeah, around a year.
I mean, even me, I met him in 2018. I met him.
Fuck.
He'd already left. He was already New Japan champion when we met him.
That's insane.
So, yeah, it is crazy how much of a transformation he's had. And just proof too to not give up on yourself as a wrestler, like as a gimmick.
Oh yeah, 100%. By the way, I think that by the way, but speaking of that Dusty Rhodes thing he written in his entrance,
different. Cool. Did you notice the music?
Yeah,
it was heavier, and the vocals were more angrier. Did you notice that? Like I thought you were
talking about like the Dusty Rhodes. That thing.
No. So if you go back and watch the entrance, it doesn't come in till about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes into it. But when he's in the ring, the song changed. It gets a bit distorted, and it gets heavier, and the vocal part is more yelling and rather than singing. Give it all away, I'll take it all away. Like it's angry, bro. Like I spotted it, the missus spotted it. I thought like they'd already weaved it in for what was going to come later on. But I think it's a subtle thing that they've done the glasses, they've done the Rolex, they've done the music.
I think that was just to try to like put plot twists for you.
That's what I think, bro. Like I'm so glad that the Cena wasn't a double swerve thing. I'm so glad it wasn't a double swerve where he's faced Cena, Cody heel, or he was just pretending and he was still gonna. Because my missus thought that. My missus was like, "Nah, Cena's acting. He's still gonna kick Cody in the dick at the end of the night." Like, I was genuinely like, after the promo on SmackDown, I was like, I want to believe this. I want to believe that this is face, and that and I, you know what I was like with them not wanting to turn Cody. So I was very happy with it, bro. Like the Cena and the Terminator bit with someone Ansar said before, the Terminator bit with the elevator, bro. He was full Terminator.
Well, can I just say that Cena and also that Cena
the AA, bro, that AA was nasty as F. And that the ramp was carpeted, bro. Imagine that, like getting thrown that far and sliding down the ramp.
You know, I actually wanted that picture. I wanted that picture to be the thumbnail for the scene
coming up. I swear it just reminds me of Terminator. It's Terminator,
I couldn't find, so I just put the one where they lift each other's hand, which is why the thumbnail looks
the way you looked at the camera. It was Terminator as shit. The way they had the lighting, the camera, it was cool. It was really cool. The match and even that rail spot that they did just before that, bruh. When Cena, did you see how quick he rolled himself off that rail? He was like, he felt that, bro. He felt that so hard. The moment he was
By the way, this motherfucker was on Raw. So if you want any,
I seen you say that he was going to be there. I seen you say that he was going to be there.
This motherfucker was.
He would have been someone who went, LA Knight, yeah.
No, he hates LA Knight just like you.
Oh no, he didn't pop. Nah, he did it, bro. All of Brooklyn popped. He did it. He did it. He would have been like, well, hey, not, yeah.
If anything, apparently he cheered Seth Rollins and then everybody else fucking booed or some shit.
Bro, that video, how good is it? I was going to save that video and like say that you should have that video of the Seth Rollins fan, the CM Punk fan. You got to add it to your fucking playlist, bro. Shut up,
bro.
Shut up! You have to, bro. It's so funny, like because even the one line of all he has is that song. Like you could apply that to so many wrestlers. You could apply it to Cody. You could apply it to Randy. You know what I mean? So, you have to get it, bro. That can't like and the line of CM Punk crybabies, like beautiful, bro. That can't he made my day, bro. Like
kind of added a bit, bro.
yeah. Just get like fucking 2 seconds.
Shut up. You know what's funny as well? That little shit Hano as well, bro. He was complaining about the cash in, and when I posted that video on Insta story, the fucker agrees with him. Fucking this kid, man. Hano is different, man. I swear to God. This fucking kid, man. You get me? But big up Hano. You know, he does a thumbnail work for me every single time and that background stuff.
I said Hano does your thumbnails. Nice.
Oh, Hano does it all, bro. All this is Hano's work, not my work. Nice. I pay the guy.
Yeah. No, good work. GG's.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, GG's, man. Hey, listen, man. One thing I always have, self-awareness. Yeah, self-awareness. If I know I ain't good at shit, let someone do it for me.
Oh, bro, wait. Is there any way I can like play something and you can?
Bro, I've said, bro, anyone that needs Hano, be my guest, brother. Bro, be my guest.
You've got
if he has enough time, though, but chat to him.
I've got this fucking rant, bro, that a friend of mine, you know how like you recorded my rant? A friend of mine sent me a video of him playing another game. He was playing another game, but he had my stream on in the background when I was racing. And he's playing another racing game, bro, like just randomly driving around. And then you just hear, and because he's got like his camera set up like that he can capture his shots, so it's always recording. And he's listening to me and he's driving around, and then you just start hearing him, you fucking piece of shit. And he's like, and like and then I'm going off, and he's like a full religious dude and all, bro. And his face just starts like, he sent me the video of it, and like I'm cringing. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, bro. And he's like, nah, don't be. This is the funniest shit ever. And I'm like, I had to show my whole
people
crowd.
Don't understand on YouTube that type of reaction is what you need.
100%. And even though like for me being sent something of someone playing a game, but listening to my stream and having my audio while they're like, their face is like, oh my, and then I'm playing it back to my whole crowd. That's brilliant, bro. Like I look like a dickhead, but my crowd's laughing at it. Like, look what you're putting this porn. Like I was like, you fuck him. And he's like every time I get louder, and he's like, Jesus Christ, man. Like it's the funniest shit though, bro. He's full blown like Christian religion, real nice guy. And I'm like cursing about cocksuckers and cunts and fucking all this shit. His face is just like, brilliant.
By the way, do you want to see Jester's rod?
It's good. Go on, go. Fuck off, see. Fucking go rage quit again, cunt. Where are you? Playing FIFA. Exactly. How good's the Saudi Arabian football team? Go suck my dick, cunt. Oh, I said suck my dick. Oh, no. Ah, fuck. Yeah, exactly. Shut the fuck up.
What was this? Was that what I was trying to rattle you about being a shit manager in career mode?
It is so good though. Yeah, it is. Everyone was, and I was rattled, bro. Everyone had rattled me that day. Like, I was done, bruh. But it's a good burn. It's a really good burn.
By the way, if you said this to any other Saudi, bro, they'd take it more personally.
I'd have a fatwa on me, cunt. Fucking.
They take it more personally, bro. And they
that's what makes it such a good burn. It's even like the wrestling conversation, bro, when we really have a big talk about
I should have said you should have jumped on a kangaroo or some shit. I don't know. Fucking.
I would have been like, yeah, I'll go find one cunt out back. Yeah, hang on, I'll just go get me spare kangaroo out, mate.
Or camels.
That is a very, very funny burn. I can't use a. Are you going? You aren't going to the World Cup, are you?
World Cup.
The FIFA World Cup.
Oh yeah, because Australia. No, you took second place.
Us and Japan or us
Yeah,
and
yeah, 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 yeah.
Japan,
Japan
yeah.
was already qualified.
Yeah,
and
you were in the last one though.
Yeah,
'Cause,
you
it's
took the
coming up.
second spot, so now we have to play Indonesia and Iraq.
Oh, so you do still have a chance.
Yeah, we have a chance. Yeah,
All
but
right,
we have to top. But here's the thing, right?
because
we
bro,
have
they
to-
play like if we play fucking Australia, Saudi, and the World Cup come, we're having a watch along for that, mate. Oh fuck.
Oh fuck! Listen, I mean, to be honest, it's not gonna happen because they're gonna have group stages.
I know.
With fucking it's not gonna happen.
I know.
But
I know.
if that ever happened, though, that would be crazy. I can't lie.
I'll probably, honestly, I will probably do if I can, anyways. I'll probably do at least Socceroo watch alongs to the World Cup. Why not?
By
Why
the
not,
way,
mate?
can I just have you heard of Aaron Kunda before?
Yeah, bro, I had him in my team. You were the guys who told me about him.
Yeah,
Like I knew him
no,
from
but you
A
know,
League.
because he
You
was, bro,
told me to
'cause-
get him in the game. He's a fucking.
No,
I got him up. I got him
no,
up to 92 rating in FC 26, bro. 92 rating.
Dubs. No, the reason why I asked because like obviously my
His
club,
debut
bro,
for Watford. You just got rid of him.
yeah,
Said that he
we
fucking
and
didn't
we
make an
didn't
impact
even
on the team,
contact
and
the
you just
guy,
weren't even
yeah.
playing him.
Yeah, we didn't even talk to him when he come back from Grasshoppers. Fucking.
But you've got a buyback clause apparently.
Yeah. But let's be honest, they're not gonna use some buyback clause. Fucking, they never use the buyback clause anyway.
It's the best thing for him. Do you know how many Aussies there are in the championship, bro?
Oh yeah,
Like,
I know, bro. Because I remember whenever I see Australia play Saudi back then. Remember the days of Moy, and even
Aaron
Ryan,
Moy, yeah,
and
sick man, bro. He was such
Moy,
a
Ryan, and who else you had? You had.
man. He was Premier League, wasn't he? Moy.
There was a
he was
midfielder. Who was that midfielder, bro?
Brett Emerton was another one. Brett Emerton he played for Blackburn.
He played for no, he scored the winning goal for your Asian Cup in 2015 in extra time. He was your midfielder.
Wasn't it Jordan, the captain, wasn't it? Big bearded bastard.
Yes, him. Who was he?
Jordan, Miles Jordan. I can't think of his name.
Jordan or something. He had like a Polish name or something.
Big tall bastard with a beard.
He had a beard.
Jordanak. It's Jordanak.
Jordanak, yeah.
M.
That guy.
His first name's an M.
He was in the championship in the Premier League as well.
Big wog looking bastard with the beard.
He plays in the Bundesliga.
Jackson Irvine. He's sick. Oh, bro, I had him in the game too. He's sick cunt, real tall.
Irvine plays in the Bundesliga.
He has one of the best headers I've ever seen, bro. His heading ability is amazing. Big tall forward. He has become. It's crazy too, bro. He didn't really make an impact on the Socceroos team till he was like 30. It's only like the last 3, 4, 5 years that he's been a big part of the team, man.
He's at Shea Powley at the moment. He's at
in that middle noughties period. There was so many, bro. Like led by Cahill and what he was doing, but they had Brett Emerton, fucking Aaron Moy, Bresciano, who was still playing Serie A. There was so many, dude. Like there were so many elite midfielders that played either Championship or Premier League. And Schwarzer, Middlesbrough, he was full-time Premier League.
Bro, Australia, especially under Ange Postecoglou then, bro, they were actually cooking something, bro.
Yeah, and
by the way, because a lot of fans,
for you to remember, but Gus Hiddink, bro. Gus Hiddink.
No, because a lot of fans that know about Postecoglou, they only know about him from Celtic and from Spurs. They don't know
not his
about
international career. Or even his just his Asian
career as a whole, yeah.
Career as a whole, 100%.
Asia as a whole, he had a good resume, and then he built himself.
Australia, Japan, Australia 2 times. He did it in the old league, the new league, then did J League. I think he had an okay record in AFC. I can't remember how his team did in AFC, but it was already in the period where UConns was starting to fucking.
Oh yeah, by the way, but listen, Al Hilal dominating the fuck out of AFC.
It's bro, even now, like bro, you wouldn't believe it. Both
because at one point we were
both Melbourne teams. Both Melbourne teams will be the next qualifiers, Champions League, because they were the grand finalists.
Yeah,
they do like a Carabao Cup type thing here, where it's like the state teams play, the A League, and both Melbourne teams got knocked out by a local
by the way,
side.
your side of the AFC Champions League elite is not like you guys are only playing East Asian teams, and like we're only playing West. So like with us,
So
the
what, we're
countries-
getting like fucking India and China?
No. Actually, we're more likely to get to India than you guys. You guys are more like you guys are playing like Chinese teams, Japanese teams, Korean teams.
Yeah, Wuhan.
Thai teams, fucking. You know, like
Bro,
the
you guys have one that has a logo that looks like it belongs in the fucking Chinese league. It's like I can't think of. It's like an orange logo. I played them in SC. I can't think of what team it is, but it looks like
Wait,
a
Saudi. You talk about
dragon or
Saudi
something.
league. Wait, you talk about Saudi league.
Saudi team, bro. It's like FC Dragons or some shit. Like the logo, it's real colorful.
Oh, Al Wahda. You know that team is my
Bro,
dad's team.
it's like it belongs in the J League or the Chinese
Al
league. I remember.
Wahda. Yeah,
I
Nadi Al
thought it was a
Wahda.
Chinese. It's like I thought they were Chinese, bro. And then
By
when
the way,
they were
their old logo was nothing
a
like
Saudi
that.
team.
By the way, that's
bro,
a
and
Saudi team.
we'll segue on this, and it was last I say on it. I watched the whole thing recently about the Line and Neom. I didn't know Neom had a football team.
Yeah.
What's going on? What's going on right there is a joke. They don't even have a fucking. They don't even have a city, bro. They're a football team that doesn't even belong.
But by the way, you're misunderstanding the.
They have a city.
No.
They don't have a city. There is no city in there.
Wait. Relax. Brother, relax. The Line is obviously not
corporate
done
team.
at all. I agree. But the
It's not happening.
location, Jester, the location of Neom back then had
Is where they are now, like wherever they're doing the games.
Yeah. And that
still.
area is now where they're
It's
making
not what
the
they've
money.
got planned. It's not what they've got planned. You've bought a
It's not what they
team.
got planned.
You've
Bro,
bought
the
a team,
project is back in the club.
rebranded them, relocated, and they haven't even got a fucking city, let alone an arena to play in right now. If you can't start pull your fingers out for the World Cup, bro, it's gonna. You're just struggling.
Just you're not getting the point. I'm telling you, the Neom project is not done.
Yeah, I'm not.
And
saying
I don't
that,
even
bro.
know if it
I'm
will
saying
be
that they
done.
shouldn't. They shouldn't be allowed to. They shouldn't be allowed to
But
fucking be in the position they are of owning a team until they're
Bro,
at least.
they literally
fucking,
just got promoted though.
I
It's
know
not like
where they started. I didn't. How do you can't even have 7 leagues, bro? What's going on there? 7 leagues plus. Like they were like fucking tier 7 or some shit a couple years ago, and now they've been promoted. I know what's going on, bro. I watched the
Yes,
whole.
they got promoted. Yes, bro. Yes, they got promoted. And bro, they are like.
Aren't they in the main? They're in the main league now. Yeah.
Bro. Al
They're in the main
Qadsiya,
league.
you see Qadsiya a year ago when they got promoted, they were backed by Aramco. Aramco, that oil company.
Yeah, I know what they are.
Neom, the project that they're doing is backing this Neom club. That's the point.
Yeah, still, it's a joke.
And
They don't have it. They don't, bro. I'm sorry. You can't. They don't have a home. They don't have a city. They don't like, and even
brother,
still,
a lot of
they're
Saudi
going to
clubs
get
don't have a home
rebranded,
stadium,
right?
by the
Just
way.
straight up. The
A
plan
lot
for
of
them is
Saudi
to
clubs don't have a
rebrand
home
them.
stadium.
Yeah, but the plan is to rebrand them and launch them out of this Neom city, right? So if you're saying, oh, but they're playing in the place that they were based out of, that they're rebranding, that they're fucking. They don't give a shit about where they're playing now or the place that they bought it from. There's going to be no identity at all related to the club. That's all I'm saying, bro. I just found out about it. I knew full well what Neom was. I know full well what the Line
Like
is.
Neom is like
I
Neom.
didn't know there was a fucking football club.
Bro. Neom used to be a different like look to what it is now.
Even
though.
just the budget they have compared to the rest, like you've got your big 4, big 5, whatever. The budget they already have
by the
coming
way,
through the
Salud
league.
have a new foreign investor, so like they're now
cool,
trying to
bro.
bring in foreign investors into the league.
Cool. It's a money team, man. It's nothing. Even at least Halal, like they've got themselves to that position on the sale, whatever. Bro, this is a team that is just money can get you fucking anything, bro. Like even a fake fucking following and a fake
But
fucking
we see
football
with Al
club.
Hilal and Nasr and Al Ahli and them, they're all owned by PIF. Okay, Al Hilal.
Yeah, I know. It's all state
presidents
backed,
below
essentially,
them,
isn't it? It's all state backed.
It's down to the presidency below them to actually make decisions in the club to actually get them far in the country and in the whatever. Okay,
They're
That's
moving
what
like
people don't
Wrexham. Yeah,
understand.
they are moving like Wrexham, cunt.
There you are, but moving like Wrexham.
Yeah,
No,
they
but-
are. Wrexham would kill it. Apparently, their fucking signings too are going to go off. But anyways, bro, I just thought it blew my mind. It blew my mind that a corporation can build a football club from scratch to promote the corporation, to promote something that doesn't even exist.
But anyway, the
yet.
only thing I wanted to say is there was a city, yeah. The city was called Tabuk. Tabuk is like somewhere in the north of it's where Neom is going to be, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, Tabuk is still going to be its own city, but part of Tabuk, yeah, is going to be taken to being used to create this Lion City project, Neom. So what I think they're doing at the moment is I think they're going to be being based in Tabuk. And then from there,
I watched the whole
once
thing about it, bro.
Neom
Like
is
all
done,
about the line,
that's
about
when I think that's their plan. But let's
Even
see.
the
I mean,
World
they
Cup.
got in like Azad Galtier, and they have other players that joined, like Higaz in them, etc. Let's see how they do.
Yeah, I've seen they're spending big money. They got like a former Lyon player, or Marseille or something. They got a couple out of the French league. I did see that. They gone crazy. Like how even that they were playing in like a third tier, and they were able to fucking purchase players on $20 million contracts. Like wow.
Well, Granit Xhaka from Bayer Leverkusen was about to join them, but then joined Sunderland because the deal fell through because basically.
And you just didn't get Son. You just didn't get Son, bro. He's going to LA.
LAFC, yeah. But yeah, the Xhaka thing, what happened was Neom didn't pay the money that Leverkusen wanted. I mean, here's what it is. But anyway, I think we're gonna end it here, man. I mean, interesting transition. Who's live at the moment?
Yeah, bro. I know your guys don't care. It's football. It's a little interesting talk. I'll be going live any minute, but I'm scheduled.
If you're going live, I'll redirect you easily. You guys
gonna do some racing. But yeah, I'm scheduled, bro. So I'll be racing in a couple minutes.
GT7 Daily, is this the one?
Yep.
Yeah, it says here 4 a.m. Oh yeah, you were supposed to go live 8.
I'm over there. Yeah, I don't care, bro. I don't care. Doesn't matter, man. It's good. Even fucking the Omar, he cracked me up earlier, bro. That was hilarious. The Mansour reference. God, I laughed so hard. That was so good, cunt. He burnt you so hard. There's a fair call.
But brother, you guys didn't understand what I meant.
No, 100% knew what you meant. It's not for you. In the same way of like me with black culture and all the rap, hip hop, ghetto. That's not for me. I don't feel that.
I understood it. Did I hate on you?
Yeah, no, I know. But then he said, but if man,
why am I getting hit off over the Becky then?
But imagine it. Imagine Mansour coming out, and he's got some Arabic traditional music, and you're popping, bruh, the rest of the crowd, and be like, "What the fuck is?"
Yeah,
bro.
I'll be doing.
Look, truthfully. I a little segue, but I know the Arabic and string instruments. That's fucking one of their jams, bro. Like I've literally heard not Arabic metal. No, I would say Arabic. I have heard Arabic metal, bro. Like Arabic metal. Like, and you wouldn't believe how well it works together. There's something about the tone of the strings of the traditional kind of like, I don't know what your guitar type instrument is, but I know a lot of Arabic countries have them.
Funny enough,
is it one of the ones that stand up, or is it like the?
So basically, they're smaller, but they're
small,
wider.
like a yeah.
Let me show you what they look like. Let me
a ukulele, bro. Like a ukulele. But no, I think those things are sick. You just get a tone out of them that's got like an evil resonation to it.
So this for you guys, just quickly before we end, this is what an oud guitar looks like. They were playing these in Rhea Ripley's entrance in one of the Crown Jewels, if you guys remember.
Yeah, it's exactly it. And it's more like a your finger pluck instead of hitting it with a pick. Yeah?
Yeah.
They pick at it with their fingers, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, they use their fingers, yeah. They use their fingers.
Yeah, I know how they played. Yeah, that's cool.
Jester actually low-key knows about Saudi culture a good amount, man.
Dude, my Arabic, Middle Eastern.
Middle Eastern culture, yeah.
Yeah, but no, but bro, where I grew up, Broadmeadows, there was so many Arabic people, bro. I grew up around so many Arabic cultures. Like I said, I grew up around Muslim Arabic, Christian Arabic. That alone, getting my head around that when I
By
was
the
a
way,
kid.
yeah, that is a
You know
good
what I mean?
point. By
Getting
the way,
my head
people
around.
think all Arabs are Muslims. That's not true. There
No,
are some
they're not.
Christian
I know
Muslims, yeah.
the first
Especially in the Lebanon
the first
territories.
Arabics
Lebanon,
and that I grew up with were Assyrians and Lebanese that had fled the war,
yeah.
like in the early
The
90s,
Levants,
bro.
exactly. The
And
Levants, those
the
are the
dad
ones.
was a Muslim, the mum was a Christian. Like even what was happening with them was part of the reason they left because they weren't allowed to. Yeah. But I grew up like, and
By
then
the way,
in
I have a friend who's from Lebanon.
so many
He's
Lebos, bro. I knew so many Lebos.
no,
That's
no. I
why
have a
I could do
friend,
it.
by the way, from Lebanon. He's actually Christian.
Yeah, that's the ones I knew were Christians, bro. So the dad was Assyrian, Muslim, and the mum was Lebanese Christian. And there was apparently Egyptian in him too. Like, I think the Assyrian was actually Egyptian. I think he was Egyptian, but living in Syria, something like that. But they fled Assyria. But yeah, I grew up with them. Then a lot of Turks. And it wasn't until like I was a teenager, more high school, that I started to meet like African Muslims, Moroccan, Somalian, stuff like that. Yeah, I know Arabic, bro. Like the difference between being like, that's how I would describe. You just describe most of it as Arabic, bro. You don't describe them as Muslim. You don't know if they're a Muslim or not.
Yeah, Arab,
Middle Eastern,
but that's
Middle
why I
Eastern
think
Arabic.
that's why there's a misconception with Arab people, and then
I know, bro. And even that, like even with Muslims, like I've met a true representative of Muslims. I know the difference. Like you're a Muslim, you're sitting here talking to me right now. What some people would portray as a Muslim, that's not going to happen. So that alone, like, yeah, I know culture, bro. I'm like, I haven't traveled, but I'm cultured enough, bro. Honestly, if you knew where I grew up, like it was like a New York suburb. You know what I mean? Like just massively multicultural. Like even in my school level, there was like 27 of us in our class, and honestly, bro, like 4 of us were white. Like it's just how it was. A lot of Islanders too, bro. Like honestly, I feel like I grew up with the bloodline. Like I knew 50 motherfuckers that looked exactly like dudes, and that had like. Did you see Jacob Fatu having his media thing in recently? He was talking about how many kids he had, and the guy said to him, "Man, you lost a lot of matches against condoms, didn't you?" And Fatu was like, "Oh." Dude actually said that to him, asked him how many kids he had, and then he answered like 7 or 8 or 9 or whatever it is. And the guy just straight away goes, "Damn, you lost a lot of matches to condoms." And he was like, "Oh."
Yeah.
I don't know what birth control is.
But anyway, I will end it here. But this was
shut it down. Go to bed, mate.
Bro,
go to bed, Steve.
I'll probably be in your chat chatting to you there.
Talking shit. All right, yeah, give me a couple minutes because I have to set up. I won't let me set up OBS with my camera and shit while I've got this on. I don't like StreamYard because of it, bro. Like if I've got OBS open, you know what I mean? If I've got OBS on and then I go to enter StreamYard, none of my shit will come up, and I have to shut down OBS. But like if I want to record it or stream it or whatever, it's like I have to launch it with you, then launch OBS. It's something about StreamYard, bro. Like
what's in Arabic we call it. It's a whole garwasha. It's a garwasha is what we call it.
Something about StreamYard. It just forces you to like, yeah.
It's like basically a hassle, you know. It's like
yeah. Also, I'll say too, the quality of it's been really good today because even Liam struggled really bad the other day. Like StreamYard struggled, not the internet. StreamYard struggled.
Yeah. By the way, StreamYard's been a shit show for a lot.
Today was really good. The images stayed good the whole time. Sound quality. So yeah, it's good to not have it fucking crash out on us for once, bro.
Yeah, but we're gonna end it here, guys. You know exactly what to do. Subscribe.
All right.
Like, comment your way. Go check socials of Omar's and Jester. Actually, Jester, we're gonna redirect you now.
Yeah. Give me a sub. I lost a few. I gotta get me. I'm trying to get 2K. A lot.
Let's get them to 2K, you frauds. And if you don't, then you move. Yeah, and if you don't, then you're moving like Vince McMahon.
I'm thinking of doing a watch along for the AAA show too. If you want to do that, because it's going to be on YouTube.
Show?
It's this weekend on YouTube. And it'll be American times. I don't know what time yet, bro, but they said it's 100% free on YouTube. But I'm thinking of doing it because then I can talk about how much Iguana and Psycho Clown piss me off as we watch them wrestle, and we can watch.
I'll double check and I'll message you. Bro,
I think it's Saturday. I think it's going to be something similar to it might be a similar time slot to what the Saturday night main event is, like a 6 to 8 p.m. American type time slot thing.
Then maybe I can.
I think it's going to be a traditional time, bro. Like it's no different because it's in Mexico. Mexico's on a Northern American.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
They did it early because there was a PLE Money in the Bank before, and I remember. Yeah.
But this, I think that it's not clashing with anything that WWE are doing. So I think they'll have it probably. It'll probably just be 2 hours. It'll be entirely.
Yeah, then probably you and I will we'll do a stream then. Fuck it.
Yeah, if you're down for it, bro. Like, because the main event's going to be elite.
Yeah,
I think the main event's going to be sick.
The Kingo.
I don't think Dom's winning it because he kept the IC title, but I think it's going to be a sick match. I think we might get a swerve. Who do you think's the third Americano? Because I had no fucking idea. They were little and really quick.
I was going to ask you.
I actually thought it was Akira, and then instantly after it, they had like a backstage segment that had Akira there. So I'm like, well, I can't be him.
It can't be Rey Mysterio, can it?
He was too quick.
Backwards.
He was too quick and too agile, bro. You know what I mean? This motherfucker was real quick, man. Like,
so you think it's some fucker from AAA that I never seen?
Maybe Tyler. Tyler's the only other one who I can think of. He's small enough. He looked really little, and because the other one's Pete Dunne, could have been Tyler Bate. But I did want to bring that up briefly because they barely touched on it. There's 3 Americanos now. Guaranteed that's going to happen. Something's going to happen. AAA. Maybe we get. I don't know, but some crazy shit going on, man. There's 3 Americanos. Tall, skinny one, medium, strong one, short. What the fuck, bro? There's going to be a Zero Americano next. There's going to be a fucking.
There you are. There you are. Anyway, we're gonna dip now. Take care.
I said, give me a hell yeah.
SummerSlam weekend.
All right. Be good, bro.